All right, and we're back for another exciting episode of Call of O'Connell. Welcome, friends.
Hello.
When we last left off, our intrepid group of adventurers had just breached a secret door into the ancient lost city of Hamunaptera. You guys spent a good amount of time lost in the desert. The Americans and Benny did in fact beat you to Hamunaptera by a non-trivial amount of time. So they've already been excavating an area, but you guys ended up finding sort of another entrance. And there were a series of puzzles to get to where you currently are. There was, of course, the riddle pillars, and then the spooky room where you guys got glowing sticks and stuff. And that's.
I have a glowing crowbar.
Yep. That's
glowing a crowbar.
Pretty much where we are now. So, you guys, you had just breached the chamber. That was so the puzzle was basically a test of patience. The only solution was not to play, but you guys did get some cool glowing things. The purpose of which is as of yet a secret to you, but you guys have some glowing crowbar, a couple glowing knives. You guys are currently still in the room. The door just opened. What do you do? Who's on first?
Go for the door. Me. I'm right there. Go.
Okay, Maeve. You go through the door. Is anyone following?
Yeah,
you guys are all gonna go through the door.
Yeah. Can I also spot hidden so that it doesn't we don't have like the door click closed like last time?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll a spot hidden.
I'd also like to make a spot hidden if I could.
Go ahead.
Seeing if there's any reliefs in the walls or anything like that. Yeah. Dice parser. That's what I need. 42 out of 51 success.
Okay, that's one success.
Mine does not success.
Alright, Beauregard, before you lies a narrow hallway. Pretty much one way in, one way out of the room you just went into. But you do see up ahead the pathway. It forks, but you see there's two doors in front of you. And you do actually see that in front of the two doors there appears to be two pressure plates. Not unlike the ones you walked on previously. These seem to be, weight activated floor tiles.
Okay.
These seem to be, weight activated.
Guys, I just got the cutest video of my dog.
Are you gonna tell any of us?
Mark can probably take a look at that door without setting pressure plate.
I believe you said someone should look at the door, which I agree would be a good idea.
Yeah, we should look at the doors coming up and try not to set off those pressure plates.
Where are the pressure plates?
The pressure plates are right in front of the two doors. The two doors are currently closed. They're these big sandstone slabs of not unlike the doors you've encountered previously.
Okay.
Can I see if there's any Egyptian written anywhere?
Yes. You don't even need to do a spot hidden for that because it is not too hard to see that there is an inscription in the between the two doors, like in the sort of like the central column.
Mm-hmm.
It says something to the effect of, "No one man should have so much power." And it also says underneath it, "Trust in your allies is tantamount."
Okay.
Or is it saying
Retranslating that and saying that to all of us?
Yes, I repeat it out loud. I say it out loud as I read it.
What did you say, Willow? I didn't hear you.
Was it saying we should all go in, or only one of us should go in?
No, I think it's saying that. Looking at everybody, can I guess who would be like everyone's weights?
Wait, no one man should have all that power. So probably we have to step on the pressure plates at the same time.
We should split the group evenly weight-wise and step on both pressure
Yeah,
plates at the
I
same
will
time.
say like obviously Bob is heavier than like Maeve, but I will say that for the sake of not having to measure everyone,
We can
it's
guess
pretty
and
much
like
a 1-to-1 ratio. So you guys have currently it's the 5 of you plus O'Connell, Evie, and Jonathan.
Okay, so
Right.
4 on each plate, basically.
I think me and Fox. Like, what's your Maeve? Me and you are the
5.
closest.
It is my size, yeah.
Yeah, you
Small.
two would be the smallest. Even Evie is larger than you two, but for the I again, this is more
We're
of
just doing a
a
1-to-1 ratio.
more of a you have
so,
to
yeah. So 4
you have
people
to split
on
the
each
group.
one.
4 people on each group. So you guys need to decide who those 4 people are.
Maybe Evie shouldn't be in the same one. We should have one on each, just in case one of the doors opens. So I would go because I'm short too.
O'Connell
So I'd
and
probably
I.
go the opposite of Evie.
Either Jonathan and I or O'Connell and I will balance out for Bob.
With Maeve, and then Evie would be with Willow.
Well, if it's
Yeah.
1-for-1,
Yeah,
Yeah,
you don't need
yeah,
to, you don't need to counterbalance each other's weight. You just need
yeah,
yeah.
we
I
should
just
just
need
we should how
you
we
guys
should
to
split up.
say who's going where.
Who's bad at fighting?
Me,
Okay, so I guess you stay with me. Who else is not great at fighting?
well, if we have to keep Maeve and Evie apart, so we have to have one of them in our group.
So then I'll have we'll take Evie,
Right.
and then the other four will go. We'll take Jonathan or someone. We'll take one more person.
Okay, yeah, you guys can take Jonathan, and then the other 4 will be with me.
Yes.
Okay, so
O'Connell,
just
Beauregard,
one
Willow.
more time. What are the groups? Just,
All right,
let's have a team leader.
It's me, Case,
Bob, Susie,
yes, Evie,
Evie,
and Jonathan.
and Jonathan. Okay, so the other team is Maeve, O'Connell, Willow, and Beauregard.
Yes.
All right. Which door is so Team Bob? Which door are you going in? The left or the right? Or like which pressure plate are you gonna stand in? Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Left.
The left one. So Team Maeve, are you? Do you concur with standing on the rightmost pressure plate?
Do that.
Okay.
I'm quite all right.
So both of you, both groups, they stand on either side of the 2 pressure plates, and as the last person stands on it, it's kind of a tight squeeze. You got to make room. You do notice. I will just say this that how are you all like? Are you getting on like one at a time, or all like what manner are you?
Try and step on
We
it. at
probably
the same
should
time.
do one at a time,
Like how are you
not like-
standing on them?
but like one step on.
One,
And
one, one, one.
Yeah.
Or one at a
Or
time,
like-
like 2.
One,
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 one. Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
That way it's even at all times.
All right.
Mhm.
Who is going to step on them first?
I will.
I'll go first as well.
Okay, so Maeve and Bob, despite the I do believe this is the most dramatic difference in weight possible. But as Maeve and Bob
Even
both
one
stand
more.
on their respective pressure plates, the doors open.
Awesome. Okay. Okay, yeah, and so you're saying what you're saying is like we can't all just fit on the plates at once. So we open the doors. Oh cat. And then step through.
No, you can all
And then-
stand on it. I just wanted to
Now,
just for player knowledge, I wanted to emphasize that there is no like weight threshold you need to meet. You just need to have the same amount of people
On the plates.
on the plates at
Okay.
any given time.
do we see plates on the inside of the door?
Make a spot hidden.
Ooh, I definitely want to spot hidden for mine. Yeah. Well, Never mind, Beauregard's with me. Go ahead.
40 out of 51 success.
You don't see any.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. So I guess if the rest of my crew steps onto the plates so that all 4 of us are on each, 4 and 4 on each plate, then I will step off first if Bob wants to step off at the same time as me into the separate rooms. Or is
Yes.
it one room?
So you see, you don't. It's not one room. It's 2 separate rooms. You can't see into Bob's room. Bob can't see into your room.
Got it. Okay. All right. Well.
You don't know if they're the
Alright.
same rooms. You guys could communicate that. All you know is that Beauregard does not see a pressure pad in the room directly in front of him.
All right, I'm
So
gonna
maybe
stand in
we
the
should-
doorway. Stand in the doorway and stand in the doorway, and we'll look in.
So you're
Yeah,
gonna
I'm
like
thinking
like
also maybe
stand on the
keeping-
pressure plate and like sort of lean in.
Yeah.
All right, what are you
Well,
doing?
no, because if the 3 people in the back are on the pressure plate, we should be able to go to the threshold and look through, right?
Yeah, you can. As long as there's 3 people on the pressure plate, you can walk in.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That's what.
So-
So, like,
let's.
we'll stand in the doorway. Leif, what do you see on your side?
Can I spot hidden or just look in the room?
Yeah,
or-
you can. I'll basically tell you. I didn't draw anything for this one. You see pretty much what you would expect. This one's no. There are no torches in this one. It's dark.
Pull out my
Sandstone.
flashlight.
Pull out your flashlight. All right. When your flashlight reveals that it is sandstone walls. You don't see any doors, but you do see.
I don't see any doors in here.
Yeah.
Do I see the
Yell
flash?
back.
Bob, do you have any means of illumination?
Yeah, I have a flashlight as well.
Then yes, you see much of the same. You see a dark, seemingly empty sandstone room in front of you, with no door across from you.
Should we go into each one and see if anything's inside?
I say maybe we should turn off our lights and use our little glow-in-the-dark things.
We could try this.
I do
That's
think
not.
that no matter what we do, we should leave at least one of each, like one on each of the pads, so we don't get locked in here.
We should test that quick. Everybody step out and maybe step off the stone and see if the door's shut.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
room then.
So let's work
What's
with
that case?
let's work with Beauregard's idea first. So you basically wanted to step off to see if the doors close.
Yes.
You do so,
You
and
2 should be out of
and
the room.
I will say the
Yes.
doors do not swing open. They rise. So as soon as you step off, the difference in weight is sort of detected by the mechanism, and both doors slam shut.
Okay.
Yep.
So let's.
Leave at least one
people
person each
stand on
on
them.
the pads, and have 3
Yeah.
people go in the room and see if there's another pressure pad in there, so that the 2 people and the ones outside can meander in.
Yeah.
So
Or
who-
also get locked out. Or they
Who's
just
with
have to
our,
stand in there.
our group?
We have
Willow,
a-
your group is Maeve, Beauregard, and O'Connell.
Yeah. I think O'Connell and Jonathan should be the ones left on the plates. That way, each room has a Egyptologist
Yep.
and a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Jonathan and O'Connell are standing on their respective plates. The doors are being held open, so that leaves both doors open for whoever wants to explore the rooms to do so.
Great. Yeah, I want to take a deeper look into the room and see if I can't see any markings or anything. If anybody has any of their glowing things that they want to look around in the dark.
I'll pull my crowbar
Shall I-
out of the bag.
Okay,
Yeah, my
Beauregard pulls out his crowbar. It's glowing sort of a dull, pulsing blue, dim blue light.
So it's glowing again. Okay.
Yeah, it hasn't stopped.
That is
Oh.
a very cool crowbar.
It's quite nice, right? If anything, I think this might be my souvenir when we leave here. It'll be a glowing crowbar.
So is it glowing more than when we had left the last room, or when we
No,
pulled it out?
It's the same amount. I will say that while it is glowing, it is not necessarily illuminating. It's not really. You can't really use it as a source of light.
It's a very dull blue.
It's a dull
Like,
blue. It's almost like it's like bioluminescent kind of.
Okay.
Okay.
Now they suggested maybe brandishing this and hitting it close to the wall. Is anything happening? Do I see anything?
Not in the room.
Okay.
Do I spot any Egyptian written anywhere? Any
Yeah.
clues
Go ahead
to-
and make a archaeology roll, Maeve, for this.
Sure.
And I will do the same for Evie in the other room.
Ooh, hell yeah. Hard success.
Okay. And just for the sake of it, Evie did a regular success. So, Maeve, you see that directly in front of you, where you might expect to see a door, there is this sort of almost like lotus kind of looking like shape in the wall. There's a couple blocks, like, so picture like kind of like a big square or like a hexagon kind of thing.
Okay.
And you notice that there are certain indentations in it, and it's like a sliding block puzzle.
Ooh, a sliding block puzzle. Okay. What are the symbols on the sliding block puzzle, I guess?
They're just like
Right.
stars, like
Stars.
tetragram looking things. I would say they are symbols of significance, but as I did not prepare any specific symbols, I did prepare a puzzle. I will say that they are cool.
I would like the puzzle then. I walk up to it and engage with puzzle.
Okay, you attempt to slide one of the blocks that you imagine would slide.
Yes.
But it holds firm.
Okay.
Does Evie see anything on her side?
Evie sees this hasn't been communicated, but she does also see a similar sliding block puzzle. It's actually the same one. And like
Out of the room
Maeve,
and
she is unable to manipulate it.
can I go out of the room and shout over to Maeve what we see? Because we can still go in and out because of O'Connell
you
and
can.
Jonathan.
You can easily relay that information.
Yeah, someone will relay that to Maeve. Hey, here's what's going on.
Okay. Well, if we function on the same idea of the pressure plates, let's see if we can move those blocks at the same time for the puzzle.
So we should have. I'll be out, kind of outside to relay to Evie. Then we need somebody in your room to do the same thing, so we can just kind of do like a communication.
Okay, and just for the sake of it, who has glowing things? So, Bob has his combat knife. Willow has a series of knives, and Beauregard has.
Willow has her sculpting knife.
Yeah, her sculpting knife.
Yeah,
And
I've got my
she has the
sculpting
boot
knife.
knife too.
Yeah. I don't think I put that in. I put in.
Yeah, not the boot knife.
No, I didn't put that in, but I did put in something else.
I think
don't
you put in
remember
something
what-
else, but I don't remember what it
I
was.
did, but I don't. Yeah, I
put
don't remember what it
She put her
was.
gun in, but it didn't work.
The gun didn't
think.
work.
Yeah, it didn't work.
No, that wasn't me. I don't remember what it was, but it was no longer. Nothing was glowing after we left. But I did dip it.
Well, whatever it was, it's probably whatever. I'll tell you this: it's whatever your other bladed implement is in your inventory, of whatever that could be. So, Bo, Bob, and Willow currently have their glowy things. Bo has his out. Bob, do you have yours out?
Yeah, sure.
Wave around the room.
My knife is cool too, like a crowbar.
I'm like, turn the lantern away from me real quick. And then I start dancing like I have lost it. Does it look cool?
It looks
Is
really
it
cool.
braille?
You're kind of
It
ahead of your
looks
time,
cool.
actually.
Wait,
Cool.
make a performance check.
Yeah, right?
Wrong game.
Is there performance on here?
No.
No.
Charm, I don't know.
You could write it in, actually, if you wanted to.
Damn.
It could have been a write-in, but no one foresaw that.
I'll do a
No, I'm gonna-
dexterity.
Dexterity.
I'll allow it.
Amazing.
Fails, kills everyone in the room.
Accidentally light my dynamite. 97.
Oh god.
You
Oh, God.
you don't look cool.
You fucking look stupid.
Fucking
You just-
97. I
you
feel
just-
like I
you
feel
just-
like I have to do something worse than that, but I'm not going to.
Oh god.
You're just holding it and running around, like spinning around in a circle, and you get dizzy.
I will say that
Suffering
yeah,
because
you get
of
a,
the
you get a
damn
little you get a little dizzy. You're kind of you're feeling
Alright,
you're feeling it
dizzy.
too much.
Oh, everybody, I've spun around too many
Make him
times.
fall. Hit his head.
Not
No.
Go crazy.
No,
My
no.
head.
So I say, hey, bring that over to this cool puzzle thing. I want to see if the glowy stick does things to the puzzle.
I'm gonna sit down because I'm really dizzy
I hear you, and I walk over.
and swig up my booze a little bit.
So the glowy stick. So Willow's glowing knife. She holds it close to the sliding block puzzle.
And I try to
Make
manipulate
an occult check. Someone. Yeah, Maeve. I know you
oh,
have.
I
know you
can
have
definitely.
occult.
Ooh.
Stu, if I need it for my side.
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that too, Susie?
Oh yeah, I get a hard success.
Heck yeah.
I just failed with 59.
All right, Maeve.
Wait, you can spend luck.
You can spend
No.
luck, but Maeve,
Mm-hmm.
using your knowledge of the occult, you can determine that the glowing knife, in no way, shape, or form, will help you solve this puzzle.
God damn. Alright. In no way. Alright, I'm like, okay, well that's a cool knife, but
But you don't
try my
rule
idea.
out the possibility that it is necessary to find out the solution as a whole. Like you don't rule out that
Don't
it's
rule it
just
out.
a fucking useless glowing knife.
No, yeah.
You
yeah,
you
alright.
assume
But
that there's some
not for
purpose
this
to it.
particular puzzle, yes.
I have an idea.
Did we look at the floor with the knife? Like,
Bear
the
with
glowing
me.
stuff?
It might be a little risky, but I have an idea. We should step off the pressure plates. Tell them to wait 5 minutes and step back on. And attempt to move the puzzle with the doors closed. Maybe that is a thing.
Yeah, we can try.
Why
we
not?
should
We communicate with each other though, so we should probably
We
give
should-
each other.
have a plan to how to manipulate puzzles so we do
Yeah.
both on the same side.
So we need to
Well,
talk to each
before-
other about that before.
Before
Cutting
we
ourselves
close the
off.
doors, I'd like to try my idea of simultaneously moving the plates, and then we can try with the door closed.
Yes.
So I shout over to Susie, like, all right, tell Evie to get ready. I have my hand on the thing, on the puzzle.
Shout to Evie the same thing.
All right. So Evelyn just says, "All right, Maeve, I am ready. I'm ready to manipulate the puzzle."
All right, 3, 2, 1, move.
They don't budge.
Don't budge. All right. Time for Plan C.
Did we already try the crowbar and stuff in the other room?
I mean, you're in
I'll
the
turn
other
the
room. You can
clock
try.
out,
No, I mean
and I'll
like
start-
the
I start the timer and
the
tell
first
John
room.
to step off.
Wait, what are you saying?
like the room when we walked in. Did we take our stuff out to see if it did anything to the first room?
Like the
Yeah, you
room,
did.
the
It's
room
over.
with the timer?
Pressure plates.
A hallway.
Yeah, no, the pressure plates. We did that already?
No, you didn't. No one, as far as I know,
did.
no one has brought their glowy stuff out into
Can I-
the first room.
Can I do that?
Did.
Sure, you do. So Bob, you walk out of your dark room into the forked room where O'Connell and Jonathan are standing on, with your glowing knife drawn. And you do notice out of the corner of your eye to your left, as you sort of walk from your room over to the other one, the bottom row of hieroglyphs that Maeve was able to read actually is kind of illuminated a little bit in sort of the same blue light as your knife.
Hey, Maeve, this is the Egyptian writing. It's glowing.
I'll walk over. I'll walk over and take a look.
All right, Maeve, you step out of your room and you see that the hieroglyphs that said "Trust in your companions is tantamount" is now glowing.
Well, this seems like we should let the doors close then, right?
Yeah,
Because we are
Alright,
trusting our teammate.
from our teammates. All right, let's check. Let's try it.
All right.
So they
We tell them to give
don't
us
step into
a
the
minute.
they don't step into the room. When they step off, they step backwards, and then they have 5 minutes.
All right, so O'Connell and Jonathan step. They're gonna. I'm gonna make sure I got your plan right. So they're gonna step off, and then after 5 minutes, and Jonathan he pulls out a pocket watch. After 5 minutes, they're gonna step back on it.
That's correct.
I think so.
By looking at the puzzle, can you tell what it should be? How stuff should line up?
I will give you the puzzle when it is time to solve the puzzle.
Yeah, I don't even have
Gotcha.
the puzzle yet. Yeah.
Well, can we say that each side is gonna? Well, I guess.
Actually, you know what? I will post it.
Thank you.
In the general chat. Do not attempt to solve it yet.
Okay.
Link though, right?
Yeah, click the link. Everyone can do it. I will want sort of one designated puzzle solver for each room. Evie, being me, will make the solution pretty easy because I've solved it already. But you guys can see the puzzle, right?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we'll have to like the thing says, we'll have to trust our teammates in the other rooms. So even though we can't communicate.
That's true. Should we tell them to wait longer than 5 minutes, just in case it takes us longer?
I think 5 minutes is a safe bet.
Safe.
And I mean, either way, if it takes longer and we have to start over, then at least we'll already know.
So I just sort of put it on the broadcast view, just so people have an idea of what it looks like.
Cool.
All right, so who's going to be the So Maeve, I assume you're going to be your room's puzzle solver. Did I have a volunteer for the other room?
I mean, I would love to, but my intelligence is not high enough.
I would say this is going to mostly rely on your intelligence as a player, but if you want to roleplay being too dumb, perhaps Susie or... Yeah, I think it's just Susie in the room is the other candidate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Susie or Bob. Where's the other room?
So who feels like they can slide some blocks between Bob and Susie?
I direct Bob to slide the blocks.
All right, Bob, you are sliding the blocks now. You have been commanded.
Yeah.
I will assist Bob with sliding the box.
Okay.
I don't want to take that away from him.
So, do you guys signal to... Let me get a timer up. I could probably put it on screen. Let me get one real quick. I knew this was coming, and as a result, I did not prepare anything at all for the actual stream. I wrote this to play out literally exactly like it is playing out. And as a result, I did in no way, shape, or form get anything ready for it.
I like your style. Free flow.
Yeah, I'm just jamming. So bear with me for 1 second as I get a timer up.
Now, Beauregard is probably not much good at this puzzle. Because I, Adam, am not very good. I don't even know where to begin with it.
Okay, and let me capture this now.
You got this.
All right, I have a timer on the screen. So at your signal, just let me know when you want O'Connell and Jonathan to step off, and I'll start the timer.
Should I share my screen so you can see what we're doing, or no?
If you want to, it's fine, but otherwise, I think it's all right. Because if you share your screen, it's gonna fuck up everyone's web capture. I put the puzzle on the screen, and like, I can solve it. I guess it won't take me too long to do, but I want, for the sake of suspense, let's just have your guys' progress be unknown.
Okay.
All right, Maeve, are you ready?
Fuck, I hope so.
Bob, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Say the word, and Jonathan and O'Connell will step off.
I'll give them the nod.
Let's do this.
All right. So they step off. The 2 stone slabs shut down. And you guys may. So Maeve and Bob, you may begin solving the puzzle. I will say that I need someone to make a listen check in either room. So Beauregard, Susie, if you want to make listen checks, go ahead. Please do now.
You were robot that whole time. I didn't.
Listen check.
Gotcha.
Failed by 5. I'm failing today.
Give yourself advantage because you're in a closed room.
Okay. Nope, still failed.
Still failed.
Still failed.
I got a 3.
Beauregard, you hear the sound of sand filling the room.
Son of a bitch. I start scanning with my lantern,
Yeah.
and I try to see where it's coming from.
It's coming
We
from.
have our flashlights still,
Yeah,
right?
you have your flashlight. Susie, after a while, you would probably come across this information. But for the sake of it, right now, Beauregard, you see just a huge grate in the ceiling, pouring sand in, and I need everyone in.
Done.
I need everyone to. Okay, Tom, you solved it.
Yep.
Okay. So first of all, I need everyone to make a sanity check. And I will say, while you're doing that, in Beauregard and Maeve's room, a door opens up.
86 fail.
Fail?
34
Okay.
pass.
Ooh,
59.
Fail.
Passed.
Okay, anyone who fails takes 3 sanity damage.
Wow, I just passed.
Okay, so Bob, you solve your puzzle.
8.
Nothing happened as far as you can tell. But I will say, in Maeve and Beauregard's room, a door has opened.
Ooh.
Maeve, have you solved your puzzle yet?
No, I'm gonna. I did not.
Solved it, and we haven't seen anything. Can we start taking our flashlights and start looking around the room to see if we see anything?
You see a bunch of sand coming in.
Oh shit, okay.
Dylan,
Nothing else, there's no...
how many moves does it take you, Dylan?
I could do it in 17,
Dang.
but I did it multiple times.
17 you got it in?
Or 17 pushes, I think. Yeah, I did it in like 50 or 60 moves. Because it tracks the pushes and the moves separately.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got 52. That was neat.
Hmm.
Huh.
All right, we got
So-
2 minutes on the clock for Maeve, as the room is steadily filling with sand. Beauregard has
still
become a
filling
little
with sand?
unhinged. Yes, your room is still filling with sand too. Everyone's room is filling with sand. I will say
Okay, is
that
there
Maeve
any-
and Beau's room, because they have a second door is opened, the sand is just sort of rushing past them. You guys are being slowly but surely filled with sand.
So there's no... That door isn't a door to escape, it's just we're sitting here.
You don't know. You don't see.
No,
you don't
there's no-
see a door. You don't know about a door.
Okay. Is there any way... Like, I have a really slow or low spot hidden, but is there any way I can try and see if there's anything?
Go ahead.
While we wait?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shit.
Oh, I got a 15.
You got 15. You don't see
And I'm on
any.
the standard.
You don't see
25.
anything because the room is. You're now waist deep in sand.
Even with the flashlight, I can't see anything.
Certainly nothing below you.
No, but I mean, like, I can't see anything, like, on the ceiling, walls, nothing.
The only thing on the ceiling you can see is a grate pouring in a bunch of sand.
Okay.
I don't get how these people did it in
So-
48 moves.
All right,
So
30 seconds
hours.
left.
Got it.
You got
I
it?
got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me stop the timer. So, Maeve, as you slide the last block into the puzzle with less than 30 seconds remaining, both doors open on either side of the room, as well as the pressure plate doors. They open up. O'Connell and Jonathan are shocked as a torrent of sand pours on, starts, lapping at their ankles. But both doors are open. Does appear that the sand is keeping the pressure plates propped up. So you guys weren't crushed to death by sand.
We did it.
Hooray. God.
Thank God.
You did have the 5 minutes, because you had Jonathan and O'Connell still out there, they would have opened up the doors anyway. So you guys probably wouldn't have died, but you could have gone unconscious had you
Good
had you
thing we
failed.
did 5 minutes instead of 10, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
honestly,
actually
that's
just
why I
I
was
was
like-
gonna give you
I
guys
was like-
3 minutes. I figured that was a good amount of time. But yeah, so
It took me a second to realize what I had to do, so I was just like clicking around for a bit, and I was just like, what the fuck? And then I figured it out.
What did you have to do?
you can solve
You
the puzzle
click a
too if you
block
want.
You can,
Yeah,
you can
I
click
just
on the
did it.
link for the little.
I did. I clicked on it, but I didn't know what you were supposed to do.
You have to cover up all the stars.
Yeah.
Little white
Oh!
blocks. It took me a while
Oh.
because I can't see the stars. I just see white blocks.
Yeah,
So I was
yeah.
just like,
I didn't see that either until now. Okay, so that
Yeah,
makes
no, I
sense.
didn't.
I guess
Yeah.
I should have prefaced to adjust your monitor's gamma before attempting this puzzle.
Yeah, now that I've like moved my screen, I realize that that's okay. That's cool.
yeah, no worries. That's why I was just like, different colored blocks.
Are all three of you on
Cool.
laptops?
Yes.
Yeah.
That would
Yes.
that would explain it.
Yes.
All right,
Oh,
so
you know what? You can
No
buy me
idea
a
what we're
computer
supposed
for
to do.
Christmas.
you guys did not get killed by sand. What do you do?
Celebrate.
Sand.
Celebrate! Hooray!
I'm taking.
Can we
I-
see into the?
Everyone,
Okay.
everyone did roll their sanity check, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I failed. I lost
I
3.
took 3 sanity.
I passed.
I passed.
I'm wiping my brow because I'm a little
Sam just like,
terrified of being crushed by sand.
No, you're gonna ruin your brows. I worked so hard.
Evie actually. Evie takes 3.
I think I wiped one off.
nah. That's great.
That's all right, and I'm gonna wipe them both off.
What are you doing?
We'll fix them later. Maybe they'll grow in faster because we put something on them.
From fear.
Yeah, maybe
My
the fear
drool.
of being crushed by sand will make my eyebrows grow back quicker.
It might.
It'll
Can
grow
we
hair on
see
your
back
chest.
into those rooms? By the way,
What'd you say?
can we see into those rooms now that like both doors are open and the sand's out? Like we can see if there's anything that's changed, like another door.
Yeah.
Or something to
So
go through?
in the rooms you were in, the sand was filling in. As soon as both groups solved the puzzle, their respective puzzles, 2 doors that were previously hidden have opened up, deeper into the tomb.
All
I say
right.
we carry on.
Carry
Should
on.
we face apart or should we all just go through one door?
We should continue separated, I suppose. If we had to solve it this way, I don't. I would hate to go back
I
on
will
it.
say that the doors connect. They open
Oh,
up. They
okay.
open up into the same room.
Okay.
Let's
Oh, okay. Because
we go
I don't like
through
the idea
room.
of us staying split apart too long.
No.
The purpose of that puzzle, you surmise, was that, as the inscription said, no one man should have, so much power. It's to make it certain that just one guy can't get in,
Yeah.
Mm.
Nice.
or someone
They have to
particularly
trust the other
dumb,
group.
I guess.
They'd have to trust the other group too to not fail the puzzle.
Yep, or not to leave them.
That too. Yeah. Yeah. True. Cool. All right. So yeah, let's pass through the doors. We go
You guys
forward into the tomb.
Wade through a
Deeper
bunch of
into the
sand.
tomb.
By the way, the sand is no longer falling.
Is it lit up?
No, dark as shit.
Oh, dark.
You're underground.
Okay, flashlight. I'm just kind of like,
All right.
Okay, I've got my flashlight on as well.
So you guys wander a good while. Could I get a spot hidden?
ooh, yeah, I will.
Can I
look into stuff.
assist?
Yes, you may assist. So Maeve, if you would like to make it with advantage, you may.
Hey.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fucking 7.
7.
And I have spot hidden, so that's an extreme success for me.
Okay, Maeve, with an extreme success, you notice that on the as you walk along this sort of dark, twisting hall, this big pathway, you do see to the right of you, kind of like a first you see it in the distance as sort of a sparkle as your flashlight catches it and something reflects back, and you're like, oh, what is that? Could it be treasure? Could it be jewels? So as you get closer, you see this big, ornate fresco. There's no real hieroglyphs to speak of, but you do see that there are a lot of these jeweled scarabs on the wall.
Okay, jeweled scarabs. Wow. All right. Yeah. Can I inspect them a little bit? Like, can I roll maybe occult to see maybe what their significance could be, since there are no hieroglyphs anywhere?
Sure. Yeah. Make an occult check.
So we see a big ornate fresco.
Yeah, big fresca, like a nice.
Fresco.
So it looks like this.
Yeah. Nice,
Grapefruit?
nice, refreshing grapefruit.
Another extreme success.
Maeve, okay,
Dang.
with an extreme success, you know
Nice.
that scarabs were often said to be agents of Anubis and were sort of guardians of the dead. With a extreme success, you also know that you should probably not touch these fucking things.
Okay, I tell the entire group, okay, I know these are shiny, but scarabs are known to specifically be, like, they... Don't touch them. Just don't touch them. I say all that stuff out loud, and I'm just like, these, danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah.
Whoever
They
that kid
feed
is.
from the dead, correct?
That,
Yes, they are eaters of the dead, yes, thank you.
I will say an extreme success was necessary for that information. So, good on ya.
It's a solid fucking
Yes!
good thing.
I will say that Jonathan does mention, he's like, are you sure? They look really valuable. Are we not here for treasure?
110% positive, don't touch those, Jonathan.
I'll bet
So-
there's better treasure ahead.
I have a 40 in art history. Is there anything that I would notice?
So
If I
did,
do a
did you make a roll?
No,
Yeah.
I keep thinking D&D.
Yeah, go ahead.
But
Go
yes.
ahead and make an art roll on the Are you trying to inspect the scarabs?
Just anything that.
Fresco, in general.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead and make a roll.
Don't
You
forget
should
to
put a
place-
play dick
place
on
your
that
art.
thing.
Oh, that seems like a bad
11.
idea.
11. Okay, that's a pretty good success. You know that based on what you know about the sort of the sculpting techniques at the time and what you've seen and like ancient jewel crafting practices, you know that it's kind of weird. Like as you sort of look into this, look at the jeweled scarabs, you sort of like something doesn't quite add up. You're like, how? Because like you're in your mind, you're like, I know the Egyptians were really impressive. Like, how did they make the pyramids? I don't know, but being able to craft jewels this precise and like this with this much clarity, it seems odd. It doesn't seem natural.
I pick it up. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Okay.
Just kidding.
Okay. So we hopefully I'm successful in telling people let's move on. Let's go for a look. I think this is a trap. This is not real treasure. Let's continue to the real treasure.
Are you sure this isn't real treasure? Look at it. It's just beautiful.
I will say that with I just told you that you're pretty sure it's not real treasure. So
Yeah.
I
That doesn't
am
matter
going.
the world.
Yeah. I am leaving the sculpture behind.
Ooh, a sculpture.
okay,
It's
you're
like
gonna leave a
West
sculpture.
Apollo.
What sculpture are you leaving behind?
Whatever I have that looks most similar has like a similar vibe.
Did you
I don't know
did you
what it was.
sculpt anything that looks like a giant fucking beetle?
She sticks a dick
I
on
couldn't.
the I'm telling you.
I want to give you the benefit of the doubt and not
Just
say
like a
that,
suction
not say
cup.
that you stick a fucking dick on the wall, but you got to at least tell me
Uh,
what you're sculpting.
Just like a
Here.
suction cup dildo.
Just
Yeah.
describe it.
You like
So-
wet the bottom of it and it's rounded.
If we do, can we do a roll for it? Above 50 will be a fucking dildo. Below 50 will be a fucking good art.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right.
Just think of something that you sculpted. You don't have to roll.
No,
Just
because I don't know.
It's too late. It's
Keep
too
it
late.
interesting.
Hug.
Gotta keep it interesting. 48.
48.
It's not a dildo.
Okay, you leave good art behind. I believe was what you said. You leave. So one good art has left your inventory.
But it's 48, so it's like phallic
It's like,
adjacent.
okay. Yeah.
It's a sea,
It
it's a
looks
sea
like
cucumber.
It's a dick
It's a
butt.
cactus.
God.
Okay, so Willow,
Cactus.
unbeknownst to everyone else, slyly leaves a sculpture to be discovered by archaeologists in the future.
Oh my god.
Just a little eggplant in the corner.
Great. All right, we continue on down the hall.
Okay, so
way.
as you, I will say by the way, you guys have been down here for a hot minute. It's musty. You're tired. You've almost died twice.
Should we
Maybe
take a
we
break?
should
to
As
eat?
call it
I
a
will
night.
say that as you, so I gave you that information.
Archaeology doesn't happen in one day.
That information was
We can
predicated
come
on the knowledge that you eventually come across a cave-in
back.
that will require
Probably.
a degree of excavation.
I see. Okay.
This is the best place probably to call it.
Yeah, I would say we go back up to maybe some sunlight if there is any sunlight left, and maybe have some dinner. Go back to camp. Let's we can think over some of the things that we've seen so far.
We have to check on Pickles.
And pickles. Gotta check. on
We
pickles.
have been away from him a long time.
Archibald is probably hungry.
Maybe we should also
He probably owns camp now.
we should probably also
Wind
just,
chimes
we should
too.
probably also talk. Yeah, they're hanging up in my tent.
Have we made
Um,
camp yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course
Yeah.
we did.
Yeah, you guys
we
made
did it
camp.
before we went down here. Yeah. I even did the lean-to against the opening to this place too.
Oh yeah, that's
Um,
right.
So yeah, let's go check on pickles. I think we should also check on the Americans. Maybe make some snide remarks, see if they found anything.
I think so. We should probably make jabs at how they were still outside while we were first in.
No, we shouldn't say too much though, because they might try to get in our area.
I'll sleep in the doorway
Right.
with a shotgun.
For the sake of your information, they have their own dig site. You guys were just first in this way.
In this side, yeah.
In this way,
Okay.
right?
Should
But
we
yeah,
really? Should we leave all of this after we just tried so hard to get in? What if it closes?
Well, we know how to open it then, perhaps.
Yeah, we can get back in.
Yeah.
We know the
Well,
cheat
I mean, like-
codes.
Again, like archaeology does not happen in a single night. It takes days and days. So I definitely think that the party needs to eat and rest. And
We don't have any of that on us or anything.
no, we made camp.
Well, I do
Yeah,
not
we
trust the sleep in here. They are snakes.
That.
There was also
Scarabs.
Beetle back there. That does not seem like it would be very comfortable
No,
to sleep in there.
A beetle in the bed would not be very comfortable.
All right, let's go back.
Yes. Let us do this.
Okay.
And I'm not wearing my pajamas.
How's Pickles?
So you guys make your way back through the way you came, back through the tomb, back through the sand room, back through the room with the well. Notably, the torches are still lit in that room, just so you know. You guys make
Did
your
any
way
of the
out.
doors shut as we're leaving?
No, all the doors were open.
Okay.
Great.
Do we get like the idea that it's like once it's been activated, it stays open?
That at least appears to be the case thus
For now.
far.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
All right.
So you
As soon as
guys,
we're outside, I'll pull my bottle out.
as you sort of walk up the stairs, you do see that the sun is just about to set. You guys have been in there for most of the day, although it feels like time hasn't even passed.
Too much excitement.
Almost dying a couple times, you know. It's good.
You know.
It's good for the heart.
Awesome. All right. How does Pickles look?
Pickles looks all right. Yeah, he's he's looking for something to graze, and there really isn't much. So he started to chew one of the saddlebags.
Pickles, you would not believe the day we had. Yes, I know. I'm hungry too. Let's go back to camp.
Amazing.
All right, you guys make your way
How
back.
are the camels?
The camels seem pretty good. They're sort of laying in a circle around your tents. They seem like they're used to this.
Yeah.
They're not exactly unlike Pickles. They're not looking for any grazing land. They're just sort of like, yeah, I guess the humans will probably feed us when we're hungry, maybe.
Yeah.
I hope
Actually,
they do.
when we get back, I'll lay out. Hay? What the fuck do they eat? Hay? Hold on. Hay.
What doesn't eat hay?
Cacti?
Humans eat. You know what? I don't know if you have an abundance of cacti. Let's just say that these are hay and straw eating camel that was
Are we
harvested.
happy to have some?
That you happen to have. That was also happened to be harvested from the immense wheat crops of Egypt.
Yeah, they eat hay, straw, grass, greens.
Yeah, they are
Yeah.
grassland grazers, and you guys, as luck would have it, you have some. In fact,
Yeah, we still have all our stuff that we brought with us. So.
yeah.
We
When
should
you
have that.
purchased your camels and your supplies, you would have purchased some food for the camels.
All right, I put out some hay for them.
All right, they start.
Make sure that they're fed. Maybe
What's the
Pickles
camel
joins
sound
them.
like, Dylan?
I believe if you listen closely, you might be able to hear out a slight "rah" noise as they seem pleased with the hay.
Great. Cool. Okay, and
I'm gonna make some soup. If we have enough stuff. Just chopping up whatever we
You
got.
would have enough to make soup. Yes, soup would be a staple of.
I am going to nom on a cherimoya.
Yes, the
Those are now my favorite
cherimoya, the golden jewel of the Nile, that most delectable fruit.
As I wait for this delectable soup.
Yeah, what are you putting in the
Hey.
soup?
What is it called?
Cherimoya.
We brought
Yeah,
up
we
before
talked-
the
Yeah.
The super apple.
denial.
I
Super
really
apple.
want to buy one. They're like $46 for a crate of 6, though.
Oh my god.
Only
must
6
have
of them.
Whatever we have. What do we have?
We had
Potatoes?
dried
We
meat,
got
right?
potatoes.
I have
We
a
also-
bottle of booze.
We got booze.
We got like high-end food. Do you have any meat that we can throw in there?
Hell yeah. Got some.
Yeah, like salted
Alright.
beef.
got
I have some
salt
turkey.
pork.
I look
And we
around
have
and
a
I look
shitload
at
of beef
pickles.
jerky.
I look at pickles. I'm like, anybody got any meat?
Don't you even fucking look at the pickles.
We have we
I
have
swear to
fried
Christ.
I will say that pickles was offered on the premise that you would eat him.
How fucking dare you? He is a gentleman and a
You
scholar.
guys are like Americans who go to China and buy a whole chicken.
like,
Or like, I don't want to
yeah.
eat him. We're like, can I have him? Yeah, I give you. And he's like, no, not with the cleaver. You just give me the whole chicken.
Just I want the chicken. Yeah, the friend.
All buying lobster.
That's basically what you did. Yeah, you bought a fucking live lobster. And you
I
have
would
him,
totally
you have
do
him in a
that,
fucking
by the way.
plastic bag, like you want him at the fair.
Cool.
I wanna
Only
get
the
a free
dope
roll.
equivalent of that joke.
So yes, Willow's working on dinner. Beauregard is drinking. I am going to pour over some notes that I took and some of my rubbings, some of my grade A rubbings that I took of inside the place, and I'm going to like continue to write notes of like all that. Like I'm basically gonna write in my journal.
All right, I will say that if you continue to do that for the rest of the night, I will give you advantage on the next archaeology roll.
I do that.
Um,
I do that.
Are the Americans friendly with us currently? Are we
The Americans.
commingling? Or
I mean, yeah, you guys. I mean, you know the Americans. You like I said. They have acquired a crew. Lately, of like some local boys, strapping young lads, of Egyptian descent.
I'm gonna pull Jonathan aside. I'm gonna say, look, do you want to go pull some pranks on the Americans in the help?
Do I hear this? Can I do a listen?
Yeah, go ahead and make a listen, and then I'll tell you what Jonathan says. Willow's gonna let the soup overboil.
She's gonna leave while she's cooking.
Speaking of with the soup, I've decided I wanted to go help Willow. 'Cause
Okay,
I have nothing else
it's
to
gonna
do.
be convenient.
Perfect timing.
Because I have nothing else to do. So.
Thanks. Oh wait,
Hey.
you're cut. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So are you
How's it going?
able to hear Willow?
I am not. I have a 94, so that's okay.
Yeah,
I am preoccupied now.
They were speaking. It's not one of your good ears, but yeah. So Jonathan says,
Of course, so.
"Well, old sport, I suppose I don't have anything better to do. What say we go parlay with the Americans?"
What are we thinking? What should we do to them?
Well, tell you, we used to do this in the Scouts, or whatever the equivalent of it is in England. Let's say the Scouts.
The Scouts, the Queen Mary Scouts.
Queen Mary Scouts.
I don't know.
We used to sneak out at night, and we used to lift the pins from their tents. And when they wake up, their tents would collapse on them.
That is a wonderful idea. We should probably pee in their canteens while we're at it.
They appear to be wearing their canteen, so that might be a challenge. If you can pull it off, you will be a goddamn legend.
Be in their faces.
Well, you see, I'm not quite stealthy, so.
Hence the legend.
All right, I will distract them. You pull the stakes, maybe?
Oh, I don't, I suppose I can give that a good old college try, my friend.
Or you could distract them, and I'll pull the stakes if you'd like.
Oh, I will leave the decision to you, my friend. I will defer to your superior, mischievous judgment.
Fair enough. I will distract them while you pull the stakes. I feel like a sleight of hand is a little bit better than mine.
It probably isn't, but quite right, quite right.
So I'm gonna approach the American camp.
All right. You approach the American camp. You see Henderson, Burns, and the other one, Daniels, sitting by a fire, getting ready for dinner. You don't see Benny. So Henderson looks at you and says, "Well, howdy, partner. It's been a real minute. How's the desert treating you?"
Well, you see, I don't have any eyebrows, and my forehead is very burnt, but it's going quite well.
Yeah.
How was the excavation end?
Oh, well, it's been going good, he says, sort of not really convincingly.
Where's that old snake in the grass, Benny?
Oh, Benny's still down there, cleaning up, the dust.
It sounds like Benny's found himself a little bit of a hoard already, and he's probably robbing from you. We ourselves found a hoard, and I pull out my glowing crowbar.
I will say that you pull out a crowbar.
Is it not glowing
It
anymore?
is currently not glowing, so you brandish a crowbar as if looking for approval. And Vern says,
I stand it on my hand.
"Well, golly, that is a nice crowbar you got there, my friend. Such treasures."
Must have mixed it up with something else. I did not mean for that. This is embarrassing. Well, gentlemen, I say we party and rejoice. Well done on beating us here. And I'm gonna spit off my bottle and hand it to him.
All right, you hand their bottle. They're a bit trepidatious about it because you're a bit grimy, So they're like, I will say Burns takes a swig of whatever it is that you pass him. Burns is like, oh, that's some got kind of a weird mouthfeel. It's kind of got rut.
Oh my god.
Got rut?
Got rut.
Gut rot.
Got
Is it
rut.
rut got?
No, I said got rut.
Gut.
Oh.
It's gut rot.
I know, but this is not what Burns said.
It's special.
Yeah.
Great.
It's a fine vintage, a good year.
A good rut.
So, are you guys back yet?
No, they're still.
So that's the place.
They're mid conversation.
Yeah, I'm
Oh.
passing the bottle
Beauregard
around.
teleports back to camp.
Later, I spread my arms and just my family teleport.
It is at this point that there is a large clatter coming from the direction of their tents, sort of like pots and pans. You hear some of their horses starting to neigh. Henderson, not missing a beat, draws a gun. He says, "What the fuck was that?"
I'm gonna pull my gun.
Pull your gun. Everyone's pulling guns. Fucking Jonathan just stumbles. He's got like a tent wrapped around his head. He's like, pans are flailing.
Jonathan, you old sport, what are you fucking doing? And I just like help him up and like play along. You're wasted.
Oh, he's like,
I knew I lost him on the walk over here. It's crazy that he ended up in your tent.
like, oh, sorry, old chaps. I must have got a little lost. Crazy weather we're having. How about this desert?
God. Jesus.
The Americans, they put their guns away and they say, "Get him out of here! Get him the hell out of here! We don't have time for you."
Yeah, of course. I'm sorry for bothering you.
We've already lost our. I will say that Daniels, the more quiet American, the less brash and less dumb. He says, "We've already lost our fair share of men today. It'd be a shame for you guys to lose some."
Well, gentlemen, you lost somebody today.
Henderson says, "No, we have not. Excuse my friend. He speaks out of turn."
Although it was spoken out of turn, he said you lost people. I'm just curious. It doesn't benefit us in any way to know that some of your people have died and none of ours have. But it's just funny to say.
Make a fast talk or your more appropriate equivalent.
Intimidate
No.
is my closest thing.
I'm gonna go for a fast talk.
15 out of 5. Fail.
You know, that's pretty close though. So they don't. They give you the benefit of the doubt, and they're like, "All right, Bo, you seem like a trustworthy sort, not unlike the rest of your group. You seem like you've been around
It's
the
weird
block."
that you say that.
You're probably not gonna remember what we tell you anyway.
That is quite true. That's
I don't
probably
know
the most accurate thing you said.
I don't know if you have noticed, but this place is goddamn lousy with traps. We had one of our guys fucking melted. He was melted today. I saw a man be melted in front of me. Have you ever seen a man melt? Have you ever smelled a melting man? It's awful.
Oh no.
See, when Benny told us to hire these workers, I thought he just was a prissy fellow and didn't want to get his hands dirty. No. We are sending these fuckers in like cannon fodder.
How many have you lost today? This sounds like it's more than one.
Man, I haven't even been counting. You stop counting after you see the first man melt. You say, that's enough.
We should figure out whatever they're getting melted with and use it to our advantage. We should melt the tomb.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Fucking bro.
You just...
Yeah. I wipe my beard. I just, all right, gentlemen. Thank you for your time. And I'd pick up one of their bottles of booze as I'm leaving. Just like, I'll take my bottle back. Thank you.
I'm going to be taking that. Thank you very much. You appear to have had enough. Do you need me to escort you back to your tent? I'm sure your companions would be thrilled to have you.
Probably.
All right, so Henderson walks you back. Walks you and Jonathan, who is pretending to be drunk.
I just turn around like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you see. So Willow, you see the significantly staggering Beauregard and Jonathan approach as the cowboy leads him back to your tent, as if he has found someone's lost dog.
Oh my god.
I just
As soon
waited
as
to
he
take
like
a fire.
walks off, I like get up out of the sand and just dust off and straighten myself up, cause I'm fucking hammered. But Beauregard's never that hammered. Now,
My secret is I'm always angry.
I'm always wasted.
Now, we learned a few things in our shenanigans. A, that Jonathan is not very good saboteur.
Not at all. So I don't know why you continue sending me in these situations. I'm
I don't know either.
decidedly
Are you guys-
average.
Are you guys saying this in front of the guy that just walked you back?
No, he's gone.
No,
Okay.
and number two, the Americans are at a loss thus far. They have lost men to the traps that have befouled them. So either we're very lucky and have gotten the easy traps, or we've
Yeah.
gotten very lucky and not triggered any of the poison darts or people melting kind.
We do have Egyptologists with us. She's
That's
very
why
smart.
they did not
Yeah,
bring
they're
an
devils.
Egyptologist. That is correct. I forgot.
Well, they had like Gary or whatever the fuck his name was.
Oh yeah,
Where's
Burn.
Gary?
Fellow with the glasses. Oh man, we should have stole his glasses, Jonathan. All right, we're staying up late and we're going back tonight.
As he passes out.
Jesus.
Do you pass out?
So-
Is your plan to actually stay up late tonight?
No, probably not.
Mm-hmm.
Like sit around the fire and probably get drunk, or
Amazing.
So while they were doing that, Susie and I were hanging out,
Yeah.
Making
and we had a
soup.
little conversation, which I think we can read.
Yeah, we were typing to each other.
Oh, you guys are
Really?
DMing and Awesome. Yeah, let's fill us in,
Good.
please.
Alright. Alright,
This
alright,
is-
so
sending smut to each other.
no!
This is very uncomfortable for me.
They just-
You just go off with pickles.
Me and Pickles will go on an adventure. Goodbye.
What was the name of that book? 50 Shades of something?
50 Shades of Pickles, I believe is what it
50
was.
Shades of Pickles. You just copied and pasted like 2 chapters from it.
50 Shades of Pickles. Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Alright.
All right, so
Anyway.
if you would orate what you have written for us, please.
Yeah, so I walk over to. I've never cooked before, so I walk over to see what she's doing, and I'm like, hey there, I've never made soup before. Do you want to help teach me something new?
Ooh, yes, ma'am. And I'm just blushing. And I take her hand.
Peasants before. Can you show me to make food?
Usually the servants do it.
Oh,
I've
yeah,
never
that's
once
true.
boiled water.
Alright, let's not speak for them. Come on.
Yeah, this is their
So-
scene.
So I go, thank you. I love learning new things, but I'm also turning red because she's holding my hand.
Yep, I took her hand as we're cutting potatoes.
Oh my god, you're like sitting, you're like behind her like ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know,
exactly.
yeah. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just like romantically like, cut the potatoes. And
Damn it, Righteous Brothers, why do you have to be copyright?
then I'm like, ooh, I think we need more onions. And then she goes,
Onion.
grabs more onions,
About to put him in the soup.
and I'm like, no. And I grab her hand, and I pull her real close, and I'm like, never just drop the food into a hot pot of soup. Just splash it, darling. It'll get into your eyes, and I'm looking at her eyes, being all cute.
That's not how soup works, but that's fine.
So I go, apologize.
Everybody knows you don't drop onions in the soup. It'll splash your eyes.
Just like Mom used to say.
Everyone knows that.
No, the soup was already cooking.
Don't put your eye
Yeah,
out.
The water
The
was
soup
already
was already
boiling.
cooking. Yeah, so I said,
BB
don't
guns.
just drop. She went to like just drop it in there.
I was like, "Ugh."
Drop a
I
whole
could tell,
onion.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeet.
So I go, I'm sorry. I'm learning so much. Can you show me how to add stuff properly?
I was like, of course
are
I
you
can.
reading the plot to a porn?
Oh, yeah, we are.
The weird, drawn out, like long new porn. Oh gosh.
It's the 1920s.
That's funny.
Oh god. Keep going. I love when they set the scene in these things.
We're almost done. We're almost done.
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed out one of my sculptures. Just kidding.
Oh my god.
So I say, of course I can. You're too beautiful to get yourself burnt all up. And then I'm all getting concerned and I'm like to correct myself, like, not saying that you wouldn't be beautiful if you were burnt. I just mean, well, I think you're a fine piece of treasure, my dear. Now come, let's get this soup nice and hot for these here ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just hurrying up trying to cook.
I think
I
you'd
like
look
that.
nice if you were a burn victim.
He said, I don't feel like it because I'm covered in sand, but you're such a peach to help me.
And that's when you guys walked up.
Yeah,
And
and
I'm
we
just
just
like,
watched
"Ah."
the parade of just like, what is going on?
Amazing.
I think we just broke up a moment. Wait a minute, Jonathan. Let's not say anything for a while.
Jonathan says, "Very well. My
With our typing.
my lips are sealed, my ears are perked. I'm quite interested in this development. Although, technically, in universe, this conversation and interaction has happened long before we arrived. So, in universe, we don't need to listen. This has already happened."
I'll immediately say everything that I said as soon as we get there.
Oh, okay.
I just look over and I'm like, hey guys.
Jesus, I thought you were a lady. So, your screen froze while you're doing like the Macaulay
yeah.
Culkin from
Yeah.
Home Alone. It's like stuck there.
Can nobody see me?
No,
No.
I only see.
Which is cute, but
It's really funny. It's just,
so after that, I'm just like, soup's done. What soup? Anyone? Bob?
Yep.
Me?
soup.
I walk over. I walk over
Hey.
with like I'm holding my book and reading at the same time, and I grab a bowl and I just kind of like I don't even take a spoon. I'm just kind of like drinking it as I'm still reading.
Careful.
Is that better?
I'm like, ah, it's fucking
Yeah,
hot."
that's better.
Fine. Yep.
Bob? Bobby there?
Yeah,
Some
Bob.
soup?
Bob was having he was trying to become the hero of a different story.
He's having a crisis.
Yeah, so
Bob,
apparently the
pickles?
DM, the secret DM precedent has just the gates have opened. So Bob, would you mind sharing with the class what you were up to?
Good lord.
Yes, so me and Pickles, we went on a little adventure. We saw that,
You went into the tomb, didn't you?
no, we saw that Adam came back and Beauregard came back and had failed his attempt to ruin the tents of the Americans. So me and Pickles decided to give it a try as well.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, so Bob wanted to cut a rope, and he also wanted to lead Pickles to a rope to chew through. Which, to Pickles' credit, Pickles did not need any persuading. Pickles chewed through a rope. He thought it was delicious. Nice hempen rope. Probably the best meal he's had all day. The Americans... let me put it this way. Bob is not stealthy. He is not a small man. So yeah, the Americans, actually Henderson, having not too long ago brought Bo and Jonathan back because they were doing literally the exact same thing. He says, excuse me. I don't believe we've ever had a chance to meet. Would you? I'm Henderson. I sort of run this crew here. I believe you were with the other party. Would you mind telling me what exactly it is you're doing?
Oh yes, my goat here, his name Pickles. He's probably my best friend. But he got away, and I guess he chewed one of. Did he see me? So he saw the tent fall down, right?
Yeah.
Okay. He got away and he chewed the rope, so I came to get him so he'd stop bothering you.
Make a check of some sort.
Fast talk?
Yeah, fast talk or persuade if you have it. That even is a stat.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
I have fast talk though.
Yeah, fast talk. You actually have fast talk, so do that.
Yeah. 10 out of 60.
Okay, so yeah, Henderson's like, oh well, god damn it, just son of a bitch. Just try and keep it on a. Well, I guess it would just eat the leash. Try and keep eyes on it.
Yeah, I'll keep Pickles in my Pickles, this is very bad. You cannot do this.
Get the hell out of here.
Hey!
I've had just about enough. Tell you and your band of fucking freaks that we don't need any other guests tonight. And I don't know what the fuck you got them broads up there cooking, but it smells like fucking voodoo death.
Yes, look, this is why I left. Pickles apologized to the man.
Oh my god.
Well, thank you very much, Pickles. I do appreciate the sentiment. Now, if you wouldn't mind, it's been a long day. I have smelled things I did not even anticipate smelling. Just one worse smell after the other. So if you could please go back to your camp, I'd love to get a night's sleep.
Yes, I do not look forward to get back to camp. I can smell from here. It's pretty bad.
It's almost as bad as a human melting. Let me tell you, you don't want to smell that.
Oh my god.
Oh, that does not sound
roll
great.
How good or bad the soup is rude.
They're being mean.
Well, he is being mean. You guys, if you want to roll for soup, you can. I'm just saying that.
Who would you even roll for soup?
I don't fucking know.
Right.
Art, probably.
Art.
Yeah, the culinary arts.
It's an art.
The old soup roll.
What about
Alright.
education?
Education.
I'm
You
gonna,
guys don't
I'm
have
gonna
it.
roll for it.
You
Wait,
guys
how
don't
much
have
you
soup as a
roll?
Yeah,
stat?
her art is lower than her education. Let's have her roll that.
The art or the education?
Art.
No, my
Should we
art.
both?
Well,
My
you
art
wouldn't
is
roll either
69.
because your art is 69.
Oh,
Nice. Yeah,
Wait, what is it?
I believe it smells like voodoo death, actually.
I got a 36.
Oh, you got a 36. You pass.
69.
Aha.
Yay! It's slightly less good.
It's actually pretty good. It's good soup. It's kind of like a,
Oh,
it's kind of like a mirepoix. You put, you got some like nice traditional French broth going. It's a vegetable
Yeah.
broth. You got some salt pork in there. It's good. It's very salty, but it's good.
Are there beets?
No,
Are there river beets?
there are no river beets.
but there's onions and
There's potatoes and onions and probably other. There's like a celery, maybe a carrot.
Yeah.
Great. Excellent. I fucking eat that soup and I'm happy about
It's a
it.
good soup. It's actually it's probably one of the better meals you've had in not ever, but in a while. Seeing as you were lost in the desert
In the
for a
desert.
month.
In the fucking desert. It's been a bit. Yeah.
Well, eat some soup.
Good soup. So,
Great.
does anyone else have any other plans for the night? Any other escapades
Oh.
they want to do?
We should have somebody keep watch. Maybe do shifts.
That's a
I agree.
I would hate for
After y'all bothered them.
Yes, me and
That's
Pickles
true.
will take first watch.
All right, you're gonna take first watch, Tom and Pickles, or Bob and Pickles, Bob and
Yes.
Tom in the morning.
Bob and Pickles in the morning.
All right, so you're gonna do the first watch. Who's gonna do the second watch?
I will. I'll take second.
It'll take 4 watches. Who's gonna do the third watch?
Should we have I'll do the third watch?
O'Connell will do the
I'll do
third
the
watch.
third watch.
Okay.
I had a lot of volunteers for the third watch. Who's doing the third watch?
Who has good spot hidden? They should be doing the watches.
I have no spot hidden.
Then you should do a watch.
Or listen.
I have no listen.
My
probably
ears
the
and
worst one.
eyes have failed me.
I have spot
But not
hidden. I
great.
can...
All right, then they'll take should take third watch on.
Who's taking the fourth, the last one, bringing in the dawn?
I'm equipped but not great for either listen or spot.
Does O'Connell have good
O'Connell?
spot hidden?
O'Connell and Jonathan are fairly average.
I'm gonna stay up and do the third watch with Susie.
You're gonna stay up the whole time until okay.
No, I haven't done any of the watch.
Someone's
What?
got to do a fourth watch.
I'll do fourth watch.
Okay. Alrighty.
How weird. The rich girl.
Go on.
You've taken to life on the road well, Miss Vanderbilt.
Thank you,
Well,
Mr. Beauregard.
I will say she has been lost in the desert for 2 months.
That's
just
true.
about,
She's missing
or
all of
at least a
teeth.
month.
She's had to adapt anyway.
It's been a while. Okay, so
To the face, you know,
the
changes a woman.
the first watch of the night, I believe, was Bob.
Yes.
Yep.
And
Yes.
pickle.
Bob and Pickles.
And
That's
Pickles.
like okay, yep. So I will give you advantage on listen if you would like. So
Oh,
you
hell yeah.
roll spot hidden or listen.
Pickles gets perturbed and just bah.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna use a listen. 61 out of 60. I'll use 1 luck.
Okay, you use 1 luck. You stand vigilant. Night goes on. 2 hours go by. Now your watch is ended. You don't hear anything out of the ordinary.
You just die in your sleep.
Yeah.
You're watching that.
Alright,
Yeah.
Pickles. Our watch is over. It's time to sleep, okay? Hey! Alright.
Okay, you go back in your tent. And I believe it is Beauregard's turn now.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Beauregard, you may make a. I mean, really, it's up to you. I mean, spot hidden and listen are both appropriate.
Oh,
but
no.
if you have something else you'd like to do, you may.
97.
Another
no.
another
again.
fumble. All right, yeah.
Should
So
I
this
push
is your
it?
second fumble of the night.
Should I push it?
Oh, no.
Either way, something's bad coming to you. I will say probably the same outcome is gonna happen if you push it and fail it.
Okay, 88, and I failed still.
You still so you pushed it and you failed it. Okay.
Oh, God, Adam.
If I punch in the face in my sleep again, I swear to God.
Beauregard, you fall asleep during your watch.
Good.
You're just in a drunken stupor. And I will say that you've actually stumbled a decent amount from the camp.
Ooh.
You're just sort
And
of
no one to wake up the next watches. So
Oh my god.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
So who's next watch?
I was third watch.
Go ahead and make a luck
So
check.
what should I? Alright. Shit.
Make a wet check?
Luck.
Luck.
Oh,
make a wet check.
Oh!
3!
Nice!
Fuck yeah.
Okay, Maeve, you actually end up waking up on time. You sort of your internal clock is you hit the hay a little earlier than everyone because you were up studying. So yeah, you actually
Okay. Great.
you get up after about 4 or 5 hours of sleeping. You wake up, and you man your shift. You notice that Beauregard is not there anymore, but you don't take this to be unusual. You assume that he is in his tent sleeping. Beauregard,
Okay.
you are currently couple maybe let's say like you're like 100 meters away from the camp. You sort of stumbled, not a long way, but a decent way. It's fucking cold. Make a Constitution check.
You got it. Oh no!
Oh, my God.
Oh,
A
God.
95, not a fumble. I will say, not a fumble.
It's nice knowing you, Beauregard.
Oh my god.
Okay, Beauregard. You take 2 points of just freezing cold damage as you're just sort of like your fingers and toes start to get a little numb. You don't know this because you're unconscious, but
Is he on his back?
yeah, he's on his back. He's just sort of like
Yeah.
just out in the dunes somewhere.
Oh shit. Alright.
You're getting a little cold. Okay, Maeve, make your check of choice for your night.
Alright, my My spot hidden.
Am I snoring?
Ooh, shit.
Make sure I listen. Oh, it's fine.
Fucking extreme.
Shit.
An extreme success. Okay, Maeve.
Mhm.
An extreme success. All right. Yeah, Bo.
Another
Make a
one.
luck check to determine if you were snoring or not.
Oh, son of a bitch! Failed by 1 point.
Yep, and you're
You're fine.
sleeping, so you can't be a little bit lucky right
can't.
now.
It's a luck check. You can't spend luck for a luck check.
Right. Yeah.
Nope.
So you can't do shit anyway.
Oh.
So yeah, Maeve. Your eyes are like a fucking falcon right now. You're just scanning the perimeter. You do see some footprints leading away from the camp.
I see some footprints leading. Okay,
I mean, you see a shitload of
I
footprints
will-
leading away from the camp because you guys have been walking back and forth all day.
Do I recognize them as like similar to our shoes? I guess like or. It's,
I'll say yeah.
Fine.
Yeah,
Footprints
they look
familiar.
like boots. Sandy boots.
Okay. I'll just like keep a lookout, like maybe like a wider perimeter to like be safe on the safe side, but.
Sandy cheeks.
Yeah, you see some footprints. You don't really think anything of it though. You're just like, yeah, they're probably ours.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Was someone speaking? It sounded like someone was drowning.
Sorry, that was my dog.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck?
I don't know. He was dreaming eating, and then I don't know. Weird.
Okay, so Maeve, your 2 hours come and go. So you head back into your tent. You wake up Susie for her watch. You've had, you're trying to catch some Z's as the sun rises. Okay, Susie, it is now time for your watch.
Okay. I'm gonna do listen.
Okay, make a listen check.
Oh, I failed it. It's 57 out of a 40.
Okay.
Did you wake me up?
Was I supposed to? Did I know I was supposed to?
I
Yeah,
do
tell me
believe
to.
I do believe that
Yeah,
Willow
I
said
did.
that she would stay up the entire time.
No,
Yeah.
no. I said I would stay up with her,
Okay,
not the whole time.
then sure. Just for the sake of it, yeah, Willow, you're there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Would you like to make a check?
Sure.
Yeah, go ahead and roll for either listen or spot hidden or anything else if you have a reason to.
Oh, well, I got a spot hidden.
You got spot hidden. Okay. What'd you roll?
That's
Let me
good.
pull that up. Yeah, so you got a 20. So yeah, pretty much nailed it. Susie, you see in the distance sort of like something is kicking up some like clouds and dust. You see sort of surrounding the perimeter. As you sort of look around, you see it in the distance in one direction. You see these plumes of sand rising up above the horizon, and you're like, "Huh, what is that?" And you look around, and you notice that sort of around the entire circumference of the campground are these just like there's some dust clouds, and it looks like they're getting a little closer.
Do you say?
Just Willow.
That is all I will say about it, unless otherwise asked. Is the end
Do
of
we both see it, or does Willow see it?
Willow
Like,
can
can I see it too, or-
certainly point it out to you if she wishes to.
Okay, yeah. I'm sorry, you said Susie, so I was like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
she's doing this.
Oh, did I?
Fine,
Well,
fine.
whichever
Yeah.
one of you.
Okay.
It was Willow that saw it.
Willow saw it.
And she told me, so
Yeah.
I think this seems a little weird, so maybe we should start waking up a couple people who might be familiar with the desert, like Maeve. I know Connell.
Yeah, let's start waking him up.
Yeah.
And where the heck is Beauregard? I'm just looking around like,
But we would think
Presumably
he's in his
tent.
Yeah. So we start.
Yeah.
I'll go wake up Maeve. You want to go wake up O'Connell and tell him like, hey, there's like some weird sand movements out here. Like, looks like it's getting closer.
I'm running over to all the tents and I'm like, guys,
Yeah.
guys, wake the fuck up! I don't know what's happening.
In her hysteria of seeing sand in a desert, Willow jumps to action immediately and wakes everyone up.
Do I hear it?
Do you hear Willow waking everyone up?
Yes.
Way far away, right?
Go ahead and... I guess this would still be luck.
Would it be luck or listen?
Because you're sleeping, so you're not actively listening, so I'm going to say luck.
Okay. Fail. 47 out of 42.
You don't
my
hear it.
God.
You're still sleeping.
I'm just
You're
like-
in Snoozeville.
Breathing.
It's-
just laying in
It's
the
so
dune.
cold that you almost feel warm.
Oh my
It's kind of like the scene in The
God.
Punisher where the guy like popsicles them.
Yeah. Oh, classic.
Classic.
So can we assume at this point that everybody that has now woken up to
Yeah.
all screaming has come outside, and then we start to notice that Beauregard hasn't stumbled out of his tent yet?
That is an astute observation that you would have made. Yes.
Yes. Yes. So I'm rubbing sleep from my eyes, and I'm just like, oh.
Because I'm still awake, so I would notice that there's no stumbling drunk man.
Yeah, and presumably Jonathan was his bunkmate, so he's like, "Has anyone seen my chap Beauregard?" As he sort of
No,
wakes
has any-
up. Oh, he's wearing long johns, by the way, just because it's funny.
Like a full union suit.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I didn't think anything of it, but there were some tracks leading away from camp. I thought it was just our tracks from earlier.
Oh, Kyle says, "Hey, we can check that out. Hey, why the hell did you just wake us up because Beauregard's somewhere? What's going on?"
Weird sand thing getting closer to us around our whole camp, and I've never been in a desert before now, and thought it might be a little weird.
O'Connell yells.
Did they?
O'Connell yells, "Oh shit, sand in the desert." Oh, that's weird. Hold on, let me.
Can I roll for education to see if I recognize what it is?
Yes, you may. O'Connell also. He is.
His face was sullen.
His face.
Did
is
anyone
sullen.
wake me up?
Yeah, you're included.
everybody was
Yeah,
up.
everybody was
Yeah.
woken up.
Oh, okay.
Extreme!
Nice!
Okay, Maeve, you at least know that it is not like a sandstorm.
It's
Oh,
not
it's not a
normal.
sand-
It's not natural. O'Connell,
Okay.
he says.
I too am not concerned.
O'Connell says, "Someone needs to find Beauregard right now. I've seen this before. I've seen."
Oh shit! All right, let's go. Where were those tracks? Let's go.
All right.
You can
Let's
actually.
do spot-
Beauregard is only 100 meters away, so just looking in his general direction, you see him.
Pickles finds him.
Laid out in the fucking sand.
Man!
He's
Oh,
10
It's
seconds of
little
Usain
pickles.
Bolt away.
What? Why is there sand in my pants? What the fuck? Who put me in-
Beauregard,
Who the fuck is this?
as Beauregard, as you wake up, you notice that it's hard to make a fist.
Oh my god, it's so cold out here. Who put me out here with no blanket? And why am I? What the fuck? My butt flap is open. I sat in the sand butt naked.
I'm yelling at this point. Beauregard!
What? Do I see the sand?
Yeah, it's pretty.
Do I
it's-
recognize this
you?
as
Yeah, go ahead.
as cavalry? As horses, a lot of horses.
Make a listen check. You've never seen a cavalry charge in the sand.
Oh, that's true. I wouldn't have. Okay. I fail. 63 out of 20.
As they were looking for Beauregard, I actually got I get dressed. I get dressed and I strap my weapons to my body.
All right, O'Connell.
Fully dressed, so yay us.
O'Connell's. He runs over to the American. He's like, "Up! We got company! And he runs back. Like, everyone, get ready. I've seen this before. Last time I saw this before, there was a goddamn army rushing me. Horses and guns. Expect some action."
Our camp is set up in those pillars, correct? In that area?
No, it's a good deal farther away from that. It's closer to where the Americans are camped. You're basically, you're camped sort of like on a hill above where like the Americans are, not too far away. Like it's easy to walk back and forth, but it's not like a grand journey between the two camps.
I got you.
It takes no
Is
time
there
for
a-
O'Connell to wake the Americans up.
Is there a high point? Is there a group? Is there a spot we could get behind some cover and have the higher ground?
In terms of higher ground, you kind of, with the exception of some surrounding dunes that the charging forces would reach first, You guys are already
What
on
about-
the higher ground. There is a good amount of cover though. There's your typical pillars and rocks and whatnot.
What about taking what about running to the tomb?
That's an option. Yeah.
To hide behind like some of the pillars there and whatnot.
Well, the pillars have descended into the ground.
Yeah, so
No,
we
I
can,
mean,
we
but
can also
the-
just go into the doorway.
If we go into the first room, it'll create a choke point.
Yeah.
If we
that's what I
need
was
to.
thinking.
We should just stay close to it, but not go in because if we can't get out then either.
Why?
Well, no,
Doors
it'll
are
still be open. What I'm saying is we go into the second room. In order for them to get to us, they have to go through the hallway.
Nonetheless, it's a
Point, so-
fantastic plan. As horsemen appear over the dunes, surrounding you.
All right.
I duck behind cover and I hand my shotgun to somebody.
Over
Willow.
Bob.
Yep, it is
Here you
fucking.
go.
It's fucking popping off right now.
Okay.
I have my gun drawn and I'm near Bob. And Pickles.
I'm gonna hand my shotgun to
My gun
Willow.
is drawn.
All right, so I have. Is everyone's got a gun?
Yes.
Yes, Maeve, can I?
Wait, why'd you
Are you
hand me
gonna
your
use that
shotgun?
Are you gonna use that rifle?
Nope, you can use it. I don't
All
have
right.
proficiency in it, so
All right, Can we?
I fucking toss it to Bob.
Okay.
It's extreme is let's see, no. The damage is 2d6 plus 4.
Now.
Yeah.
Willow. Wait until they are very close to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Suffice it to say, I don't have a battle map for this. There is
We should be okay.
there is cover enough that everyone can get behind it if they need to.
Great. Yeah, I ducked down behind some things and
Yep, I'm taking cover.
I've got my Colt pulled.
Yeah, so this is gonna be basically the way I'll do this. I'll do this in waves. It's just to make it a little easier, so we don't have to do like any awesome maneuvers or anything. No, I don't because I don't have a battle map. It wouldn't really serve anyone to be like, okay, he's 50 yards from you. On initiative turn 3, he'll be what do you do? No, we're just here they come. Okay, so O'Connell, being the fastest one amongst you, he is going to draw both of his pistols and he's gonna lay low, and he's gonna try and shoot as they sort of charge. So let's see. Let me pull up Mr. Rick O'Connell here. Gonna take a pot shot at the first group of charging assailants, and I will say that these guys, even though they're a decent bit away from you right now, they look pretty close to the guys who attacked you on the boat, on the crocodile.
Delightful.
Okay, so O'Connell, he's a shoot first, ask questions later kind of guy, and he's encountered these folks before. Okay, he's gonna hit with his first shot. Gonna miss with his second. So his first shot, he's gonna do. This is with one of his pistols. 10 plus 2. Okay, 9 damage to the first of the assailants.
Yeah.
And I will say that there are 4 of these fellers coming at you. 2 on horseback, 2 on foot. So, the 2 on foot have rifles, so they would actually move first, then the horses. So, ooms.
What are the ones on?
The
The ones on horses just have swords.
Yeah, they have their swords.
Okay.
All right, so. Okay. So the first guy, he is going to shoot at Willow rifle. Their rifle, I should say.
Okay.
I'm rolling to see who they're shooting for, so you happen to be lucky number 5.
What does cover do? It
I'm
makes it
gonna say
harder
it gives him
for him to hit.
it gives him disadvantage.
Okay.
There's no armor class in this, so I can't just add armor class to it. So I don't know the specific rules, so I'm gonna say it's disadvantage.
Like I have disadvantage, or they do?
They do. And he misses. The second guy.
Dustin Rock.
Yep. So Willow, you sort of duck behind a sandstone pillar as one of the masked men takes a shot with his rifle, and you hear just a as bullet meets stone.
And I'm just like.
Yep. The second guy, he's going to take a shot at Maeve. So he cocks his rifle, which I assume is bolt action.
Yep. It's actually probably shortened for like cavalry firing.
Well, he's not on the cavalry; he's on foot, so he's got the full length.
Oh, yeah.
That is actually going to be a hit. Maeve, would you like to attempt to dodge out of the way?
Yes, please.
Okay, go ahead and make a dodge roll.
Is that what cover does? Maybe you can add to your dodge roll.
Yes. Yeah, it's a success.
It's a success. Okay, so you duck behind your cover, sort of roll around. Yeah, Bo, if you want to look that up for me.
Yep, I gotcha.
So yeah, that I do know that the dodge roll takes your turn, so you won't be able to fire back. But the good news is you're not dead.
Yay! Hurrah.
So, dodge is what again? Sorry.
Dodge is dodge.
No, like what is it?
Oh,
How's it calculated? Half a dex?
It's half your dex unless you put stuff into it.
Gotcha. Okay.
You can choose to improve it.
Oh wait, I do have.
And Maeve, make sure you mark dodge because you made that's a successful roll.
Got it.
All right. So the guys on the horse with their swords, they are going to charge up to you. They are in point blank range with you guys, but they are not in melee range. So next in the initiative would be Maeve actually.
Which I dodged.
Which you dodged. So Beauregard and Willow, what is your dexterity?
50.
50.
70.
Your dexterity is 70?
Yes.
Yeah, wow, you're on the same initiative as O'Connell then.
What's INT? Oh, intelligence. Is 80. The irony.
Okay, yeah, but so your dex is 70.
Yeah.
Okay, then it is your turn.
Okay.
There are two men on horseback within point blank range of you, and there are two gunmen. They are. How far were they actually? Let's say that they're about 100.
If you have a ready firearm, it's plus 50 to dex.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So I'm at 100.
Everyone in the party has a ready firearm.
Okay.
So it kind of cancels itself out.
Yeah. You're just moving. You're moving before the guys on the horse. Well, actually, no, because the horse is fast. The horse is on initiative 100.
Horse is horse.
Yeah. So Willow, you have the opportunity to take a shot. There are, like I said, two men close to you within shotgun range, and then two men within rifle range if you have a rifle.
I'm gonna attempt to use a shotgun with no proficiency. So here we go.
I mean, you can use your pistol if you want, but you currently have a
Doesn't
shotgun.
Doesn't she get advantage because she's in?
She does have
point blank
advantage
range?
because she's in point blank.
Yeah.
For pistol or the firearm, or for the
Well, what are you using?
Shotgun.
Which is higher for you, pistol or shotgun?
shotgun at 25.
Then you
You
should
should use
probably
that.
use the shotgun. Yeah. Go ahead and make 2 rolls with the shotgun. You simulate advantage.
Oof.
Ah!
All right.
Double oof.
Willow, you pop up from cover. You pump the shotgun and you shoot it, and the recoil punches your shoulder back, and you shoot it in the air. Pretty scary, but ultimately not that effective.
I'm just
Spooky.
like, why did I do this?
Okay.
Dylan, it looks like you're correct. They have a penalty die,
Yeah,
so they
it's
won't
just disadvantage. That's what I figured, because there's no armor class.
Yeah.
So Bo, Bob, and Susie, you are all in the same initiative order. So who would like to go first?
I'm standing right next to Willow, so I'll go first.
All right, Bo. There are two men in point blank range in front of you, and the two assailants further behind.
All right, so I'm gonna pull the half the wick on my dynamite.
Okay, so you're just
And
gonna shorten it.
Yeah, I'm gonna shorten it and then just like toss it over and push everybody's heads down. Everybody take cover.
Okay. Go ahead and make a throw check for me.
Oh fuck.
Not great.
Just to see how close he gets to him.
Okay. Oh, I succeeded!
Hey!
19 out of 20.
So I assume you were tossing this towards the horse people?
Yeah, like whatever group I can get closest. Like I toss it over the barricade and then like duck everyone
The
down.
horsemen are closer to you. So do you
Okay.
happen to have dynamite damage die for it?
Do you have the weapon list?
Yeah,
I know it's in that.
I'm pulling it up right now.
I feel like I should have this handy, but I can never find it when I need it.
Well, me too. Okay, so here we go. Explosives, dynamite. It is 4d10.
Nice. Damn.
9, 8. Well, they're already dead.
14.
14 damage.
Yeah, 3, 6.
All around.
Yeah, you blow them the fuck up.
Oh,
So
really?
the two closest guys, them and their horses, have been reduced to a fine mist.
I've always wanted to do that. I shout.
Okay.
And I've
Those
well
horses.
off rifle.
So Bob and
It
Susie.
just
Yeah, poor horses. Oh, well.
I'm sorry, horses. We could eat them later, mate. I don't know.
I'll
True.
I'll take a shot at one of the guys with a shotgun.
Okay, so I will point out that the two guys closest to you, unless you're going to shoot into the horse horde, the two guys closest to you are the guys with the rifles that are 100 yards away.
Oh,
You
okay.
have to
I
use
got
the rifle
confused.
that I gave
I
you.
thought, yeah, I'll use the rifle.
Yeah,
I thought I was confused.
The
I thought you
horsemen
said.
have been blown the fuck up.
Okay, I thought it was reversed. I thought the horsemen were farther away.
Yeah, horses
okay.
move fast.
Yeah, that makes more sense. 70 out of 74.
Okay, that's a hit.
Nice.
Go ahead and roll damage. And make sure you mark that as a success.
So,
Oh, I have a success in throw.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And do I add combat die to it? The combat bonus?
No.
Not to a rifle.
Your physical
Okay.
strength, and no, unless you are propelling the bullet forward via your fist.
He punches the back of his rifle to set it off.
That's 11.
11 damage. Yeah, you fucking wing this guy right in the head. He's down.
Is he dead or is he just hit the ground?
He's
like,
dead. These guys, just for player knowledge, they have 10 health.
Oh, okay. So the guy O'Connell hit was fucked right up.
Yeah. He's down. He's out, but he's fucked up, but he's still alive.
Yeah, he's like, did he fail his con save or is he like?
That's a good point. I haven't been doing that for NPCs. Yeah, he's unconscious. He actually no, that's a 97. He fumbled it. He fucking bled out.
He fucking
Ooh.
got shot off the
Holy
horse,
shit.
hit the ground, and then just busted his head.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, he bled out.
Okay.
Okay, so
I just
Alright.
have a revolver.
well,
So
Susie.
can I even take a shot?
Yeah,
I have
yeah,
a
you can
revolver.
take a shot. It'll be at disadvantage. So right now, the first wave
Okay.
has been killed.
They're dead.
So you
100 yards with a revolver.
you're gonna have to shoot into the next incoming wave. Another group of 4, much like the first one. So yeah, you're gonna go. You can squeeze off a shot with disadvantage if you want.
Oh, that's right. I got 16 the first time
That'll probably hit.
and 31 the second time.
All right.
You
Yeah.
said
Oh,
disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 31.
What? Does that pass?
Because I have 15 firearm with handgun.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So
Right.
go ahead
Okay,
and
so-
go ahead and roll damage with the hand cannon.
Fucking dead shot.
8! I got an 8!
8. Okay. Yeah. You
Yay.
fucking.
Wait.
Because
It's
it's a 1d8.
is it
For
a
me.
+1 pistol?
Probably it's a revolver.
No, it's just 1d8.
Just
for me,
1d8?
It's a revolver.
Oh, it's just
I
like a
have-
snub nose or something?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I was
a
gonna say, I have
32.
a
Yeah,
revolver
I
marked
do.
down
I
as
do remember
1d8.
that hers and I believe Maeve's. No, Maeve has a bigger caliber. I know for sure that
Yeah, mine's small.
Susie's is a smaller caliber revolver.
Yeah, Willow's got the.
But I got max damage.
Yeah, you did max
So
out your
excited.
damage dice. So yeah,
Yay!
one of the incoming guys, they're getting ready for their big cavalry charge, and he gets fucking shot in the shoulder. And he holds onto his horse. He's like, "Holy sh!" In Egyptian, he says out loud. It is
Ancient or
It is at this point that you guys see another sort of group break off and start engaging with the Americans, but you guys have enough in your hands. So I will say that Jonathan and Evie are taking cover. They're not really too good in a fight. Jonathan's a pussy, and Evelyn can't shoot for shit. Just so
They can stay grouped up with.
Evelyn can shoot.
they can both shoot. We've all seen Mummy 2. They're fucking scout snipers. But for the sake of this
Later,
encounter,
yeah, I got it.
They can stay
That's a
grouped
couple
with.
years later.
fucking, we all know that Jonathan could light a fucking match from a football field away.
He could.
But for the sake of this
Two-time
time,
grand champ.
he's not doing that.
Alright.
He's
Yeah.
like, I need to protect my sister, he says. Because it would be their initiative. Alright, so O'Connell. Johnny Gat. Blat.
Letting the yopper sing.
Fucking nada.
La 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 la.
60.
Imagine if that's what 45 sounded like.
Yeah, they sing. Okay, so yeah, 60 hits. So O'Connell's gonna roll damage, roll his Demoglios.
World War II would have been very different.
6. Okay.
Gang fight turns into a musical.
He does 8 damage as well. Is shooting into the incoming horde. Not the same guy that Susie shot, unfortunately. He's too far away to make a precision shot like that. But he does wing another guy. So if he goes unconscious, that's 92. So yeah, there's a guy on a horse unconscious charging at you.
Amazing.
Bobbing.
Okay, so
And
next
Willow has
up.
the same as.
Oh yeah. Willow actually is next in the initiative order.
okay.
Yeah.
What would I roll to try to catch the horse?
What?
Like,
Try to stop the horse, not catch it.
I will say they are quite a distance away from you, but
Okay, but it's
should
charging
you want to do that? Natural world?
I see Willow go
Ride?
to I can see the gears turning, and she's going to jump out and try to stop a horse, and I say, "Stay to cover, you fool!"
disguise?
Probably not this
Yeah,
guy.
this
no.
guy.
Yeah, but there-
I am a
if
horse.
the horse is coming at us with nobody on him.
No,
So the horse is,
he's got
no
someone
danger.
on him.
He's
Yeah,
just
but
like
he's
bitching.
unconscious.
And the horse is at a full gallop, so there's no way
I will
that you'll
also
be able to
point
jump
out
out and stop him.
That this horse is no
Are you
threat to
fixing
you. If the
Are you
rider is unconscious.
Are you
No,
fixing
right.
to ride out of here?
All right.
I was trying to take the horse.
Fuck. I don't. There's not an animal handling or
All right.
anything. I'm
No,
gonna say
that's okay.
natural world is what you would need to roll to soothe a charging horse trained for war from generations.
Do a strength check and choke it out.
Should you want to do
Well-
that?
No, I guess I won't since everybody's saying not to. So
Yeah, they're also
No.
they're also not close to you, but you can try it if you want. No one's gonna stop you.
Beauregard can warn you against breaking cover, but he can't stop
No
you.
one can stop you. We are merely
You should just-
dissuading.
You should just stand up and one punch that horse in the head, like that farmer that's from around here.
Just like a extendo punch because he's super far
Yeah,
away.
they're still like 100 and some odd meters away from you guys.
Break
no,
break
that's
cover
okay.
and ready your action till it comes within melee range.
Well, what is close enough to me then?
Nothing. Because you move your
Literally-
initiative is before the Magi.
You're a
Or they
gunslinger.
are.
Well, then I can't even shoot anything.
Sure you can.
You can.
Try and shoot
You
me.
could
Advantage.
like me.
I could
Yeah.
what?
Yeah,
You can do
Susie
a
had
shot like me.
disadvantage.
Yeah, you have to shoot at disadvantage,
Yeah.
but you can still shoot. You have pistols. You can shoot twice, actually.
You could actually shoot.
You could shoot 6 times because she has 2.
Yeah.
At incrementally
Okay, I'll do that.
severe. You're gonna shoot. Okay, so what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna shoot only twice with my pistols.
Okay,
So I'm not
so
trying to use all my
you're
bullets.
gonna squeeze 2 shots off, 1 with each pistol. So go ahead and make 2 rolls with disadvantage
Boom, boom.
because they're
With disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Okay.
They're a good deal away from you. They're out of your they're out of your range. Effective range, I'd say.
Ooh.
11 and a 6. Success. And
Was that for 1 or both?
for both. And I have
Oh yeah,
a
you
6.
rolled
Disadvantage is
4
whatever
times.
the highest number is.
Okay, so I see a
Oh
76.
shit, disadvantage. Sorry, disadvantage.
I see
I'm
a
sorry.
76 and a 50.
Yeah, so those are the numbers.
Fail. Yeah. Fail.
So those would be 2 misses. All right, so you pop up, pop pop. You get down. You feel pleased with yourself. Like yeah.
You're keeping their heads down. That's what's
Suppressing fire is an important thing to do.
Suppressing fire!
Exactly.
Mhm.
Okay, so
You have your eyes closed.
You're right. It's like "Ah!"
just like before, 2 horsemen charge up. One of the horsemen notably unconscious. The other one notably actually this one's pretty healthy.
Conscious.
So one of the unconscious guys that I believe it was O'Connell shot is charging, and another guy who has yet to be shot is charging, scimitar drawn, ready to cut off your head. That's all they do though.
Ooh. they're
So
just charging?
yeah, they're just charging. It takes them 2 turns to get to you.
Okay.
The 2 guys with the rifles though in the back, much like before. So the guy that Susie shot and almost killed, he is going to try and shoot Beauregard. At disadvantage. It's going to be a 70, which I believe is a miss. Let me check. Yes, it is. Okay, so again, Beauregard, you duck under cover. I'm going to say that you're behind a vertical pillar because that's cool. Bullet bounces off. You hear like the pew, like Hollywood ricochet Western noise. And the other guy, this guy's pretty fresh. He is going to take a shot at Susie Vanderbilt with disadvantage.
Oh no. Oh no.
And a
Will
40.
it dodge?
Yeah, this one's gonna hit, so you can dodge if you like.
Alright, I'm gonna try and dodge.
I believe in you.
Nope. I missed.
You miss your
I
dodge.
got 49.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Susie, you
Wait,
take.
I thought you. Wait, I thought that we got plus 50.
No, that's for
No,
initiative.
plus 50 if
Dodge.
you're gun drawn.
Initiative, right?
Yeah, that's just for
Yeah.
Do you
initiative.
not have a gun or
Dodge is
withdraw?
dodge.
No, I have my gun.
Oh.
Yeah,
you
dodge
don't,
is
you don't
just...
get any benefit to dodge by having a gun.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I missed with 49.
Okay, so that's gonna be 2d6. Okay,
Oh no!
6.
My luck right now with my sweet shot.
So a 30-06 bolt action rifle does 2d6 plus 4. So they do 10 damage to you.
Oh,
Holy
I'm down
shit.
to 0. I'm down. You got me down to 0 because I
So like, shit's popping off, and like Susie's like, "Oh, what should I do?" And just like steps from cover as she gets fucking dome.
Pretty much. Okay, Susie, you are currently dying.
Yes.
You have taken a major
Oh.
wound. You need
Okay.
immediate triage, or you will
Oh
die.
my god.
So what do I need to do then?
Hope that someone comes up to you and rolls first aid.
Yeah, Bo, our first aid person.
Yeah, what you need to do is pray.
Fucking lay there. Yeah, pray.
So I don't roll for like Constitution or
I
anything.
also would.
I'm just-
I no. You're completely winged.
That's D&D.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
I
well,
wasn't sure.
concentration would have been
Alright.
if you still had health. As you do not, you are automatically unconscious.
Alright, I'm just gonna sit and watch.
So yeah, Susie, you have been wanged.
Bob's next to me though, so like, Bob.
Yeah. Okay.
I do have first aid.
Yep. So next on the turn order is going to be Maeve.
Me. Okay. So I start blasting.
Yep.
Uh, at one of the, I guess, horse dudes, since they're the closest to us now.
Yep. Go ahead. This will be
Horsemen?
with advantage.
Ooh, I got him. Yeah, 8. Okay, 6.
Nice.
I fucking. That is an extreme. God, I'm on fire.
An extreme
today.
success. Okay,
Holy
so
shit,
are you
another-
Max
are you
damage.
shooting at the? Either way, you're gonna kill whoever you shoot
One of the
at.
horse. Yeah, one of the horse guys that is the most freshest looking.
Well, considering that one of them is unconscious, probably the guy with the sword drawn at you.
Yeah, so the guy that's like got the sword drawn and coming towards us. Do you even want me to roll?
No,
with
because
attack
I
damage?
know
'Cause-
that's gonna be like 1d8 plus 1 plus 1d8 plus
Well,
like.
the Colt revolver actually is the Colt revolver is a 1d10.
Okay, so it's already maxed out then.
So it's literally the max
Yeah,
damage. Is
you can't
10,
not
so
kill
he's
him
dead.
with a crit. So
Yeah.
yeah, in sort of a cinematic Hollywood-esque scene, you actually see a perfect circle through. Like you can see
I'm
you.
just like,
Like imagine the camera. All right, so you see you,
Yeah.
right, and then it pans out, and you can still see you in frame, but through the back of his head, there's a hole in his head now because you shot him. It's really cool.
beautiful.
It's very filmic.
Love it. Mm.
Like if the bullet trail.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing.
Okay, so you fucking
Great.
blow this guy to pieces.
Yep, and I marked it. Woo.
So there is one unconscious man on a horse, and there are 2 riflemen. Beauregard, it's your turn.
I'm gonna drop my rifle so it falls like loose to my hip. Pull my 2 pistols and just like start running sideways and shooting, trying to get over to Susie,
Badass. All right, go ahead and who are you shooting at?
the rifleman.
Okay, your first 2 shots will be with disadvantage. How many times are you shooting?
That's my first shot, left gun. 42 out of 76 is a success.
Okay.
Eight plus 1, so 9 damage to the first guy.
All right, that guy.
Second shot with my right gun. 79 out of 76 fail.
Okay. You kill one of them.
Second shot, left gun. 90 fail. '89 fail. All right, so both shots fail the second
All
time.
right, so you let out a hail of gunfire, and you see one of the riflemen drop down.
Now Susie's on the ground. Can I apply first aid, or does that?
You've already used your turn for combat,
Okay, yeah.
but you
Yep.
are close enough to her that you will be able to do it on your subsequent turn.
Okay.
Next up is Bob.
Bob.
I'll roll first aid.
Where are you?
I'm next to Susie.
Okay, that's convenient. So go ahead and roll first aid.
66 out of 60.
I will point out that luck is a stat.
Yeah, I'll use the six.
Yeah.
I'll use 6 luck.
Combat.
Okay.
It seems important
So
to keep her
Susie,
alive.
you've been temporarily stabilized. You are still dying. You are still unconscious. You need a successful application of medicine in the future, or else you will die. So currently, you got a foot. You have 1 foot in the grave, but it's better than 2. Yeah, there's no death saving throw or
Sure.
anything.
I can't
Medicine.
attack now, right? That was my
That
turn.
was your turn. Okay, so
Okay.
top of the turn order is going to be Mr. Rick O'Connell. And he is going to, with his first shot, he's going to try and wing the unconscious horseman with advantage. It's going to hit, it's going to kill. So
Now you can catch the horse. There.
yeah, he did not shoot the horse. He shot the guy on the horse. He's just like, I hate it when I leave leftovers or some stupid shit like that. I don't know. I don't even remember who knocked the guy unconscious. So he's gonna squeeze off 3 shots at the remaining rifleman. 69. Okay, so that was his first shot, second shot, triple disadvantage. That actually hits. And his third shot, triple disadvantage. That one misses. So he will do Mr. O'Connell. Six damage. And that man is no 8. Yeah, 6. Okay, yep. So he's six damage, knocks the guy unconscious. But he's still alive. Okay, just for the sake of giving Willow something to shoot at. The third group, it ain't done yet. Third group charge. 2 horsemen charge up front, 2 riflemen in the back. This is pretty much a, seems like an organized sort of assault. They had a plan coming in. And, hold the phone.
I'm kind of picturing that they're breaking off from different directions too. So we have like pillars and sand.
They're not all coming from the. They're not in a single file line. Like everybody get in.
Yeah.
They're coming. They're in.
Yeah.
They're in groups.
We're like swapping cover and like then dodging in different directions.
I did say you guys were surrounded, basically. The Americans seem to be doing roughly the same. Some people are dying. Some people are not.
Yeah.
Okay, so I need actually Mr. Rick O'Connell to make a luck check. And he fucking rolls a 90. He rolls a 98. Okay, so there is a 5th rider coming.
Great. Fucking great. God damn it, Rick.
Oh boy.
And he is sort of fallen back behind. He's like, so the 2 like runners with swords, they charge in. This guy is sort of behind him, keeping low. Hard to hit him. So O'Connell is going to make his shots from the charging horseman with advantage for the first 2. Okay, that one hits. That one hits. Let's see. So he squeezes off 2 shots. 7 + 9. Base. So he kills one guy. He's gonna squeeze off 2 shots again. Because he's fucking O'Connell. Okay, that one's gonna hit. He's gonna shoot off. Hell yeah. He's gonna shoot. He's got, actually, no, he needs to reload. Okay, so that's all he's gonna do. So he kills one guy and he does, he fucks up another guy pretty bad, but he's still conscious. So he's killed 1 charging horseman. The adjacent horseman is taking damage. There are the 2 riflemen. They're gonna take a shot. Theater of the mind.
Oh wait, Willow has.
They're tied advantage, so I'm gonna alternate.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so this guy is going to shoot at O'Connell. At least he's gonna try. Misses. The next rifleman gonna shoot at O'Connell as well.
Oh no.
Oh no!
He's going to
That's
hit.
near that.
He's going to hit. O'Connell has already taken his turn to shoot, so he cannot dodge. So that is going to be 5, 8, 12. O'Connell takes
boy.
12 damage. He's still standing. Well, is he? Is he?
Is he?
Yeah, he is. He's like, he's
Damn.
taken a major wound, so he is bleeding out. He's holding his hip. He can't dual wield anymore, but he is, he's still alive.
Standing? Oh my god.
My man's.
Willow,
Boy.
it is your turn.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Can I use first aid and attack at the same time?
No.
No.
Okay, I will use first aid on Connell.
All right, yeah. So you run up to O'Connell and you are going to attempt to roll first aid on him. He actually doesn't. He doesn't need it because he's not unconscious. But I mean, you can maybe give him a.
So
you can give him a single hit point if you want.
Yeah, you
The
kind of
only
like
one.
bleeding kind of thing.
It's what?
So
You can like help.
you can like patches. You'll only be able to heal him by one. And he's not unconscious anymore, and it won't stop him from dying if he dies. So like you can do that.
It might be better just to attack. First aid's more so if he's down.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then I guess I will attack.
All right, there are
Ooh.
2 horsemen directly in front of you. You have advantage to hit them both. No, you have advantage to hit one of them, and you have neutral to hit the other because he's taking cover behind the 2 horses in front of him.
Okay, I am going to use the shotgun.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait, is it advantage?
You
Yeah,
have
advantage.
advantage to hit one of them. You have a normal chance to hit the other.
To the one with advantage.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
She's got advantage.
Roll again.
Oh, 50.
Okay.
Oh no, fuck.
38. That's better than 99. So you miss,
is
but
way
you
better
miss,
than
but your gun
99.
doesn't explode.
Thank fuck for that.
Maeve, it is your turn.
Oh wait, I
Uh,
got them. It's either way. That's not
Well, you can only shoot once with the shotgun.
twice. Oh yeah. Sorry. I was thinking of
Okay. So, yeah, I will attempt to shoot one of the horse guy that is charging us.
All right. Are you going to shoot the one with advantage or normal?
Can I shoot twice? Then like the second roll be disadvantage?
Let me double check on that. I'm sure. Yeah, you definitely can. Because it's a
revolver,
Yeah,
because
the
it's
pistols
pretty
pistols
fa-
can
yeah, it's a
shoot up
revolver,
to
it's
3
fast.
times. So yeah, you can definitely
Yeah.
do
I'm gonna
that.
Okay. So I will shoot the guy with advantage, and then I will shoot the other guy with disadvantage.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack roll with advantage first.
Uh, 22. That is a success.
Okay, go ahead and roll damage. This guy has already been shot.
I'm gonna be right back.
Yep,
6 damage.
6. All right, he's dead.
Dead. All right, great. All right, and then the
Nice.
second shot to the other guy was, yeah, I probably missed this one for sure. Yeah, 84. So I missed that one.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, it is Beauregard's turn.
I am going to take the the swordsman's close right now.
Yeah, he's pretty close.
Okay. I'm going to. Man, I'm no good to heal her right now. So I need to.
Yeah,
Keep them
it'll
off.
take an hour to bring her up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna basically, after I basically help Bob real quick. He patches up her thing. He's like putting pressure on her. I stand up and I shoot that close horseman.
Go ahead.
66 out of 76 is a success.
All right, roll damage.
That's not what I meant to do.
1d18.
Yeah. So 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay. As you squeeze off a shot of your pistol at this guy, you hit him right in the chest. You notice that it doesn't really seem to slow him down.
Oh, is this the third one that was riding up?
Yeah.
Okay. So I fired left-handed at him, and then I'm going to take shots at the rifleman just to keep them off of us.
Okay. These will be with disadvantage.
Disadvantage with my right gun. Ooh, 100. My gun jams.
Yes, it does.
That's a
Second shot with my left gun at disadvantage. Triple disadvantage because that's technically my second shot out of it.
Double disadvantage.
Yeah, or double. 84 fail, and that is my turn.
All right, so you do some suppressing fire. Yeah, your second gun is jammed. You'll need to fix it later, right? You can't really do that in the heat of battle.
Yeah, it like clicks.
I will point out you do still have your rifle.
I do.
Your sawed-off rifle deal.
So I dropped that garbage gun basically.
Okay, Bob, it is your turn now.
Who's left on the field? Sorry.
There are the 2 riflemen at rifleman distance, and there is the horseman who is closing in on you guys.
Now, did I see Beauregard shoot it and not do anything?
I mean, it's not really. It was kind of too fast for you to. I mean, make a check of some description.
Spot hidden?
No. I'm just gonna say that's gonna be make an intelligence.
Not great, but okay. 96.
You have a bit of a brain fart.
Fair.
Yeah.
All right.
But I will just still let you have your turn.
To the face.
I guess I'll shoot at the horseman again.
Okay.
Actually,
You've got that long range stuff. You should bring him with that rifle.
yeah. I'll shoot at the horseman.
You're gonna shoot at the horseman.
Beauregard yells from cover.
All right. Well, if you shoot at the horseman, you have advantage.
Oh wait. Okay, no. Opposite. I shoot at the rifleman.
Okay.
right?
Yeah. If you want to shoot at the
farther
rifleman,
away, yeah.
you have a rifle to shoot riflemen with.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do so.
42 out of 74.
Yeah, that'll hit. That'll play, Cotton.
Alright. 12.
Okay, yeah, you kill one of the guys. He's dead. You killed him. He's dead now. You're a killer.
He's dead, Jim.
Oh my god.
Okay, this would be Susie's turn. So, up next is O'Connell. He has reloaded one of his guns, and he's gonna shoot at the horseman with advantage. Okay. So he squeezes off one shot as he's just sort of holding his ribs, holding his guts in.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's gonna be 8 damage. So yeah, he shoots the guy. The swordsman who previously took no damage from Beauregard. He has taken some notice of O'Connell. It looks like he was probably wearing some armor, and this bullet has managed to get through. So he's taken a bit of a damage. But he's also taken notice of O'Connell, who just shot him, and he rears his horse, going to O'Connell's direction. He jumps off, draws his sword, and he goes to deal a death blow to O'Connell.
Oh god. We might lose O'Connell, guys.
He's got plot armor.
Change
He
the
can't
name.
die.
Well,
Yeah, he does have plot armor.
Or
It was
does
a
Call the-
Call of O'Connell.
Call of the Pickles.
he actually,
This
it
isn't
turns
a-
out, he does have plot armor. Yeah. O'Connell manages to deftly dodge out of the way of the sword.
The sword.
And he says,
Glad.
Jesus tap dancing Christ.
He's got like a perfect like perforated line on his shirt.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
just cloth deep. Okay, so reinforcements have not joined. So the remaining rifleman is going to squeeze off a shot at Willow, who is not here. I'm not gonna just kill her, so I'm gonna shoot at someone else. Susie's already dead. I'm gonna shoot at someone else. Okay, Willow again. Let's shoot at someone else. I feel like O'Connell has his hands full to shoot at someone else. Willow again. Here we go. Okay, he's gonna shoot at Beauregard.
Oh my god! Wow. Wanted to shoot Willow 3 times.
If she was here,
He kept like
Yeah,
standing,
yeah.
he'd,
He's
like,
like-
keeping the, he'd look at her, and he's like,
you guys are running back and forth trying to do first aid to everyone.
Jesus
So he
Christ.
sees that Beauregard, you're trying to bring Susie back from the brink of depth, and he's like, well, I'm not having
Team
that.
medic.
Oh my god.
And he doesn't fucking hit you anyway, so.
Jesus.
Jesus, I think he's trying to shoot his friends.
Damn.
He shoots a corpse.
Okay, next in initiative order would be Willow, so let's have that be Maeve instead.
Okay.
So there's the guy
alright.
currently
So
engaged
there-
with O'Connell, and there's the rifleman in the distance.
I will shoot the guy that is engaged with O'Connell.
Okay, go ahead.
O'Connell himself.
It is a bit of a distance away in my mind sphere, so no advantage.
Oh shit!
Extreme.
An
Again.
extreme
My
success.
You
God.
rolled a
Good
3
job.
last time and a 2 this time.
Okay, go ahead and roll
Yo.
damage.
How many fucking extremes have I gotten today? Like
Thank R.N. Jesus.
All right. So again, my thing is D10, so it's 10 damage.
Plus. That ain't enough.
Whatever you
I didn't say
roll.
that's enough.
Oh, I'm very sorry. I did not hear you at all. So one moment. 5. I rolled.
15, 16, 17 damage.
Okay, so you shoot this guy, you fucking wing him. You shoot him right in the back. There's an exit wound. He gets down on one knee.
Oh God, he's alive.
He's gonna propose.
He's hanging in there.
He loves O'Connell. All right, shit. He is alive still, and I fucking damn. All right. I'll.
You do. I
Yeah.
will say you do hear him. He puts up one hand and he yells in English, "Stop!"
I guess I won't shoot him a second time then.
So he's sort of leaning on his sword now. And it sort of his turban blows off in the wind that is now here. It's suddenly windy. And you see this beautiful,
That's what that
beautiful tan man with black flowing hair. And he's just leaning on his sword. He says, "Do not wish further bloodshed tonight." To O'Connell, because he's currently engaged with him. But he's looking back at you because you just shot the shit out of him.
Mhm.
I will point out he had 5 points of armor.
Wow.
So Beauregard did nothing because he did 5 damage. So armor works is just a -5 to the damage roll. So Maeve, you kind of needed that extreme success.
Damn.
Even then, this is Ardeth. Ardeth is pretty
Yeah,
chonky.
Ardeth.
Ardeth is basically, he has O'Connell's stats.
Yeah.
So
He's
And
beasting
also
up.
full armor.
So he looks at O'Connell and he says, "This is not the first time you and I have crossed paths, you know." O'Connell says, "Ah!"
He throws up blood.
Oh my God. Spits blood in his face.
So Ardeth, he says, "I am Ardeth Baines. I am of the Magi. For centuries, my people have defended this tomb. Leave tonight, or we will return in greater numbers and in greater force. You have been warned. He gets back on his horse and he rides away.
Yeah.
And I will point out that
Sage.
the Americans have not been decimated.
Nice. Are any of them dead?
None of the Americans are dead. Some of their goons are, but for the most part, they haven't lost a significant amount of their workforce.
Those poor worker people.
Shit. Shit.
There's
Yeah,
just no jobs in the desert. Jesus.
Okay.
Alright, well, we gotta medicine the fuck out of
yeah,
Susie.
we need medicine checks on Susie and O'Connell. If you guys want to get that out of the way, we can call it a night.
Sounds good.
Beauregard rolls up his sleeves and immediately starts in on that with a 54 out of 64 on the first medicine check with Susie.
Okay. Susie, you are stabilized. You are up. You have 1 health. You are conscious.
You're not dying.
You are no longer dying. So this takes an hour. So you guys, as Beauregard is stitching her up and whatever, trying to get the bullet out. It takes an hour. So you guys are doing whatever it is you're doing. Just shaking yourself off, cleaning your guns, or patching. And anyone else get shot?
O'Connell did.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stitch him up next.
Does anyone else have medicine?
I do.
Yeah, Willow, if you have medicine, you can go ahead and try and roll it on O'Connell to see if you can get his major wound away. Susie, your
Sorry.
major wound is still there.
I don't have medicine. I'm sorry. I was thinking first aid.
Okay, yeah, you can go ahead and roll first aid on him too if you want.
So Susie should be up by 2 hit points, right?
Yes.
Hit Bob's initial first
Bob's
aid
initial
and my
first aid and
medicine.
your medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, Susie has 2 hit points.
42 out of 50.
Okay, yep, so O'Connell is going to gain a hit point. He currently
once I'm done
has
with
3. He needs...
Once I'm done with Susie, I'll tell O'Connell to now sit down. Let me take a look at that.
All right. If you want to go ahead and attempt to roll medicine, you may.
40 out of 64 success.
Okay. So O'Connell, I'm gonna go ahead and since he was conscious, I'm gonna go ahead and give him +2 to his hit points. He has 5 now. Still below the 7 to get his major wound away.
So so how does it work with Cthulhu? Can I reuse first aid?
Technically,
Or is it like a
yes,
time
but I'm not
period?
gonna let you.
It's too much for one day.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a once a day deal. All right, so you guys, for better or worse, you survived.
Battered.
Survived a kerfuffle. Oh, by the way, Willow, no one died. And the guy, the king shit, he went away. Because Maeve almost killed him.
I almost fucking annihilated him.
He ran off.
The camera pans out like Willow sitting over bloody ass Susie with a bullet hole in her head.
Wait, what?
Beauregard's got blood all over his face, like all over his arms and chest, and
Wait, Susie got shot in the head?
Yeah, but he put a band-aid on it, so it's fine.
like this area.
Yeah, that would be the head.
Susie almost died.
Yeah,
Susie
Susie.
could be like neck.
If it were not for Beauregard and Bob, Susie would be dead.
Thank you.
Holy crap. I'm sorry, guys. My daughter is
You're
having
fine.
a
Yeah.
crisis.
Once again, I have come
you
to
did
rescue.
miss almost getting shot 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Luckily, we skipped you because you weren't here. You walked out.
Yeah, Beauregard
Instead-
got shot on his head, but it kept
Yeah.
trying to shoot you. Like 3 times you came up as the roll. Hilarious.
Oh,
Somehow I'm the biggest target and didn't get shot at once.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
that was the dice.
from now on, I'm hiding behind him.
Not a bad idea.
Dude,
So
I got a
Killer.
dynamite kill.
You what?
Yeah,
You got a killer dynamite kill.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
was
that's
there for that one.
Yeah, that's why I told you guys to stock up. That shit's. No one ever
I knew I was
levels the
saving
throw stat, which is actually the best
Uh,
stat.
I will be.
I did level it. I put 45 in throw.
Ooh, well, the secret's out. It's the best stat.
I will be leveling it because I
You did
succeeded.
succeed. All right.
Yeah, you did.
So,
So even
we
though I'm
level up
almost
tonight?
dead, like, yeah, do we level up even if I'm almost
we're not
dead?
leveling up yet.
Oh.
The
I made
day's
zero.
gonna go on. I will say that you know, you guys, we're just gonna freeze here. No rest, no anything.
Yeah.
We'll
Okay.
pick up exactly here next week. What are we gonna call this episode name? Not a
Ooh.
triumphant victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Blood in the Sands.
50 Cent.
Too serious. Hey, yeah, I love that game.
Good game.
Pickles and
what
the
is-
rope.
Pickles and the rope.
Pickles does a crime.
Shot in the head.
No, I already have an episode named after me, Karen of the Nile. So could I do something else?
I ain't afraid of no traps.
I don't know about that one.
No, man. There's
So,
too many connotations.
There was the Sandy Room, and then there was a big gunfight. That's basically all that happened.
There was shenanigans with pranks on the Americans.
The storm of the desert. The desert storm.
Desert Storm.
Too soon.
My dad was in that.
So was
Same.
mine. Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Mm,
It was a real popular one.
yikes. What about? Let's see.
The dynamite trump card.
Man, I wanted to punch somebody so bad.
Ooh.
I have
And
brawn.
for
I'll
horse
punch
fight.
you.
What about? How about teamwork makes the stone work? Or something stupid like that.
Stone. Oh, because of the sliding block puzzle, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
This is always
Sliding
the
block
hardest part of the week is kind of figuring out what we're gonna call the episode.
Pickle saves the day.
Combat puzzles.
Okay.
Puzzles, goats, and shot in the head.
Hmm.
Oh,
Go,
puzzles, goats, and headshots.
goats and gunfights.
There you go.
Hey.
Goats
Goats
and
and
gunfights.
gunfights. There you go.
There
Yeah.
it is.
What was it?
Goats and
Goats and
gunfights.
gunfights.
Like that.
Well, goat and gunfights. But,
Yeah.
you know,
It rolls off the tongue better if there's multiple goats.
there's
I
only
dig it.
one pickles.
This is true.
Well, pickles is plural, so I mean,
Yeah.
All right.
Damn, Casey. This is the second time you've almost
I
died.
know. What? Why?
and the second time I've saved your life.
You've
But
got that
why?
constitution.
Why do I get shot and punched
I
in the
will
face?
point out, I have literally rolled
The roll
a
of the dice.
d6 every time someone attacks anyone, and it's always been you.
Like, gotta get the health up. Those
Yeah.
are rookie numbers.
Compounded with your relative
Yeah.
squishiness.
Yeah,
You know what? In
Dice
a
hate
combat
me.
scenario, they would shoot at the weakest link first, I think.
that's true.
Yeah,
That's fair.
yeah, and like a little rich girl.
Yeah, that's
I was
fair.
like, all right, that one.
Maybe,
I mean, she probably doesn't look rich now.
given the track record of your combat history, might I suggest avoiding combat maybe in the future?
Use all of the cover.
Yeah, Susie's missing
Literally
all her
stand
top.
behind Bob. Literally, just don't even.
She's gonna finish the
I'll
series
protect
with
you.
just no head, but still alive
She-
somehow.
She has a gaping wound that I've like sewn shut on the back of her head
My fucking god.
or neck or something. She
Should I
she
just
looks
start making
like
a new character?
Yeah,
At
you
this
you
point,
you
just
were
start
you
slowly
started
making
the adventure. This beautiful like hip and happening young 20s girl. You're gonna end up looking like a fucking like Gollum by the like.
She's got
I look like Beauregard.
she got shot and skinned the side of her head, and she has one of those really cool short haircuts on the side,
Like I have.
with the
I
long
like
hair.
that.
Don't worry,
That's
I'll
cool.
still find you beautiful.
Wait,
Aw.
are my
Aw.
are my eyebrows back yet?
No. But I got
that's-
you.
I'll tell you what. That's the first
Next.
thing we'll roll next time on Nick Call of O'Connell.
Cliffhanger!